Oh, meow, 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 meow. Sorry, everybody, I had a hairball. Hello, everybody. Hi. Hello. I'm so excited. Sorry, I'm acting up right now because I'm really excited. Also, Aoi Alex, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 13 months in a row. I thanked you twice, but the first time I thanked you, it was in meow. But thank you again. I really appreciate the support. Thank you for the 13 months. Also, hello, everybody. It's bunny time. Hello, Dr. Karate. Hello, Fluffy Snowfall. Hello, Craig's Critique. Hello, INF with you. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Aoi Alex. Hello, Perpetual Panda. Hello, everybody. I'm very excited today. I have some cool things to show off to you guys, like really super cool things. I got something yesterday that I just can't stop thinking about, can't stop looking at, and I just can't hold it any longer. I can't. I don't know. There was a part of me that for a long time I was like, just wait until you get the model ready. Wait until you have the model, and then you show off what the 2.0 design looks like. But, you know, knowing me and just, you know, my everything, I'm like, I can't wait anymore. I have to show them now. They need to know now. I have to show them. If you're in my Discord server and you're in one of the sub channels, I've been showing little previews, little teeny tiny little sneaky peekies, little teasers. But now I'm ready to show you guys the full thing. That's right. Today, in a little bit, we are going to be showing off a sneak peek of the LILITH 2.0 design. Yay! I've been hyping it up for a very long time, and I'm so excited that it's pretty much ready. I mean, this one, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna say it's the final version yet. There's still a couple of tweaks that I think are going to be made, but like, I'd say that it's at the point now where I'm definitely ready to show it off, and I just want you guys to feel my excitement, and I really hope that you guys like it just as much as I do. I'll wait a little bit though. I'll wait for more people to come on in, give people some time. We'll have a little chat first, and yeah, a cat got my tongue. Cat got my tongue today. I've been kind of crazy with cats these past few days. I've been spending a lot of time with cats, both my own and other people's. I saw my parents the other day, and I was with their cats, and they're both insane like mine. Especially the little one. They got a new one. Her name is Daisy, and she's nuts. She tried to jump on a ceiling lamp. That crazy little thing. But yeah, it's had me in crazy cat mode. And apologies if I'm just like super bouncy today. I'm just like super hype about this. It's got me feeling very inspired. When receiving this design has made me so inspired that earlier today, I started writing lore. Like, I opened up a Google Doc and I started writing a little lore page, because it's like I already had lore, but I'm sort of expanding upon it, and I'm making this like the 2.0 lore because it's going to include some new stuff. I've been expanding Lilith's universe a lot, I'll say. And some of that may or may not involve research on Catboys and maid outfits, but more on that later. But yeah, anyway, how are you guys? How is everybody doing? White dress Lilith, let's go. Woo! You'll see in a little bit. There may or may not be a reason why I'm wearing this white dress today. It might be a little bit of a festive reason, or maybe it'll have to do with something else. Who knows? We'll see when I show off the design. It's Lilith time. It's bunny timey. It's bunny timey. Yeah. Wake up, babe. Lilith is streaming. Enough of your napping and enough of your yapping, because Lilith is streaming and she's going to be doing the napping and the yapping today. But how is everybody doing? Has everybody been having a good week so far? Did everybody have a good weekend? I really wanted to stream on Saturday, but surprise, surprise. I got a really horrible migraine that day and was incapacitated. Big sad. I hate when this happens to me. I'm happy though, because my mom gave me a migraine pill. So if this happens again in the future, at least I have like a couple of times where I'll be able to like actually take something useful for it that'll make it go away. But yeah, the migraine wasn't fun, but I got to see my family over the weekend. We had a really nice dinner. My dad told me he's popped in on some of my streams before, which made me think abort mission. Everybody take all the male wives and put them in the broom closet. We gotta go. We gotta stink bomb this whole place. It's all over. I was already a couple of glasses of Prosecco deep into dinner, so I was like way too afraid to even ask like what he's seen. I'm like, what? I didn't want to be like, what have you heard me talk about on stream before? I mean, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything that made him seem like disappointed, at least. He thought they were cute, but he didn't give any sort of specifics. And I don't think he heard me talk about eating microplastics, because the next day I was talking with him and my mom, and I don't know how the subject of eating plastic even came up, but I like admitted to my mom, I was like, Mom, you know that I ate like a lot of plastic as a kid, right? And she was like, what? Really? And I'm like, yeah, I ate a lot of plastic. And my dad was like, oh, I would eat plastic when I was a kid too. And I even kind of did like a double take. I was like, huh? You were a little freak like me? But yeah, he said that, you know, he chewed on a lot of like, you know, pen caps and things like that. So yeah, it's hereditary, guys. I've received the news. Just like all of the other issues in my life, it's genetic. It runs in the family. Quick, scatter! Everybody hide the microplastics, at least from my mother. Now you don't have to hide them from my dad. But yeah, I found out apparently my dad chewed on a lot of plastic too when he was a kid. And he was like, oh, you grow out of it, don't worry. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, you grow out of it. That's right. I definitely got rid of that habit when I stopped being a child. Yeah. I mean, I don't eat Polly Pocket clothes anymore, but I don't know. I still chew on the little strings that are attached to my hoodies. I guess it's more fabric, but sometimes they have those little plastic pieces on them. But it's like, I don't know. He told me that he thinks it's supposed to be an anxious habit, which would make a lot of sense because you guys know me. I'm a fucking ball of anxiety. So yeah, it's probably like an anxiety or stimming kind of thing. And anxiety is definitely something that runs in my family. There's tiny little pieces or credit cards and crud materials floating in your DNA, and they've only made me stronger. Come on, guys, even though I've eaten plastic, nothing bad has happened to me since that. I've come out completely fine. I turned out just fine, guys, right? I came out just fine. Nothing bad happened to me. I'm completely normal. I'm 100% normal. It's you guys that are the weird ones for not eating plastic. It's you guys for not being little Chompy the goats like me. Should I rebrand into a goat maybe? No, not after my redesign. I can't. We're too far in to start over now. We're just way too far in, and I love my design so much that I'm just like, nah. No rebrands here. I'm staying as a bunny. Normal. What are those quotes doing there? What are those quotes doing there? It's completely normal. Haven't you guys ever heard of an oral fixation? It's a thing. Like ketchup on eggs, which apparently you guys don't think is normal either. But I even talked to my dad on it. I was just like, hey, Dad, Papa Buns. When you go into a bodega and you order bacon, egg, and cheese, what is the first thing those people will tell you right after you order? And he's like, salt, pepper, ketchup. And I'm like, yup. Fuck yeah. That's right. You have passed the test. You will not be raptured. What? That doesn't sound like you. Right? I know. It doesn't sound like me. Being crazy doesn't sound like me at all. I've never felt more insane in my entire life. Every time I take a delicious bite out of a succulent debit card, I never feel more normal. They're so succulent, moist, tasty, a little crispy on the outside, but golden on the inside. Oh, baby. Take a bite out of your credit card tomorrow and then tell me how you feel. Tell me how all your chakras feel aligned after that. Tell them how all your brain wiring feels renewed, rejuvenated, rebooted, in fact. I'm very normal. So, Lilith question, was Lilith always ghost or was there a bun murder? Okay, so for the lore, how I died, it's not important. I guess speaking as myself and not as the I guess character of Lilith, kind of what I've done is like whenever somebody asks Lilith like how did you die, she either tells them it's not important or she gives them an extremely elaborate dramatic story. Like I've had stories that she's made up where it's like oh, you know, I used to be the queen of a different kind of cult, but then they decided that they wanted to usurp me and sacrifice me because for my power because I was too powerful for them. But then again, at the end of the day, we got to remember Lilith is kind of delusional, so a lot of her stories are lies. So yeah, her big thing is that she's very delusional, and her death was most likely caused by something that was her own damn fault, like a silly accident. But she loves to embellish. And she's always like, the important thing is where I am now. I'm a cool ass ghost, and I can float, and I'm the queen now. Lilith just bites through the wax coating on the Baby Bell cheese. Don't get me started on the Baby Bell cheese wax. I love that wax so much. From childhood to now, I love taking the wax after I eat the cheese, and then I squish it all together, and I put it into a little ball, and I play with it for a little bit, and then if I'm like feeling particularly spicy, I'll bite into it, and then I'll look at the bite mark, and I'll be like, that's a mold of my teeth. But it's really good. It's chewy. It's a nice texture. Have any of you guys ever tried eating the Baby Bell cheese wax? And if you don't eat it, do you at least like play with it or feel it or like squish it together? Because it's a really nice like texture. It's a really nice texture. It feels good. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's not wet, but it does leave like a strange residue on your hand that's like kind of weird and fun to like touch. But yeah, don't get me started on the Baby Bell cheese wax. I love that shit. And I did eat some of it as a child. But again, I came out just fine. And so now if you ever want to throw fire inside me, then there's wax. And you'll just have little candles lit up inside me. I won't burn. It's critical information, though. What's the critical information is the now. I did not die via stage light to the head or slipping on a banana peel or something silly like that. No. It was very cool and dramatic. And it was because the haters were jealous and they wanted to absorb my power. That's how it happened. That's definitely how it happened. The wanna know how I got these scars backstory. I mean, I have been in the middle of my Joker arc for a very long time. But yeah, it's definitely something similar to that. My headcanon is that she died in a horrible egg accident. What if her actual death was she was trying to perform something on stage? Like she was doing like a talent show or something, but she bombed so fucking hard that everybody just started throwing eggs at her. But one too many rotten eggs were thrown and she died from like the fumes of the rotten eggs. And that's why she hates eggs so much. I'm gonna write that down in the lore page for sure. I definitely want her actual death to be caused by like a super silly reason, but she loves being like super dramatic about it and making you feel bad and being like, oh my goodness, this poor queen, I must worship her so she can gain her power back and her confidence too. Which Lilith are we talking to right now? All of them. There are many. There's too many Liliths. There's so many Lilith. It's like it's interesting because when I first started streaming, and I guess this is something I'll get into a little more once I show off the model, or not the model, the design. Is that when I first like was concepting Lilith, I wanted her main traits to be that, like, you know, she was a very sleepy little thing, and she was always just kind of dazed and a little confused. But as I like keep streaming and like and learn about who I am on stream and develop a relationship with you guys, chat, I start to learn a little bit more about like who I actually am, and I'm like, Lilith is like, she's pretty wild and free. And that definitely affects like how I go about my lore too. So that's definitely affected a lot of my lore as well, and now I'm just building up this whole universe. And after I show off the design, there's like some more stuff about the universe I'll want to get into, and things that I've been working on, and it's all just very exciting. But it's cool, like really developing the character more as I have the journey. It's like what I wanted was like, you know, a fully developed character then going on stream, but I actually think this is cooler and this is more fun to kind of learn about who you are rather than just like fully decide right away, you know?
Ooh, let's go among wiggly mong blankies among wiggly mong wiggle.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Iron Adam, thank you so much for the Prime resub at 9 months. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support, and welcome. Hope you're having a great night. But yeah, it's super cool. So yeah, right now you guys are talking to Lilith 1.0. I'm calling this my Lilith city version. And I'll soon reveal what the next version of Lilith is called. But yeah, Lilith, also like a normal human person, changes over time and grows and becomes somebody a little bit different, because that's what people do in real life. So I'm really enjoying that aspect, and it's been helping my mental health a lot too, which has been really nice. I was just cracking a funny, but this tracks. Hey, that's what Lilith is all about. Above all, she's pretty unserious. So a lot of this stuff needs to be like jokes and silly stuff, because that's just what she is. Confirmed, Lilith slipped down a banana peel and fell down the stairs. Lilith was promised a harem of cat boys, and they were all downstairs, and she was like, what? And then she ran, and then she slipped on a banana peel because it was all a trap, and then she fell. And that's how she went. There was a rock inside one of the eggs. Yeah, it was either, it was too many rotten eggs and she died from the fumes, or there was a rock inside one of the eggs, or the shells were just way too hard and one of them hit her, like in the spot where like Goliath dies, and like David and Goliath, you know how he has the little rock and he shoots it and then it hits him in that like one little spot on the forehead that like immediately kills you. I don't know if that's backed up by science or not, that might just be a biblical tale, but something like that. Something silly. Also, welcome, OJ. Welcome. Hello. I call this one Grem Lilith. This is Grem Lilith. This is my gremlin form. This is a form, and I feel like with Lilith 2.0, I'd still be able to transform into this form if I was ever feeling particularly impish. Like, there's this one artist who makes 3D models for VTubers, and I really want her to make Lilith a 3D model one day. That's gonna be a very long-term goal, but she specializes in like really cute, tiny, like gremlin-sized models. And so I feel like for that, I'll want to do Grem Lilith form. But who knows? There's lots of long-term goals in the future, but that's definitely one of them. I am a joke. I'm Hugh Neutron where he trips on the flower. It's alright, Jen. Here we're all jokes, but that's okay because jokes are funny. It's not a bad thing to be a joke because jokes are funny. And I like laughing. So I like jokes, which means I like you. I'm the joke of Hugh Neutron finding all of the pie in the back of the truck and realizing he'll live even though he's the last man on Earth. But yeah, that's really exciting stuff about lore. I guess I want to talk about one more thing before I stop stalling and I show you guys the design. But the one thing is, one other thing is that there is a new animated emote, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen already. Yay, new emote! I promised you guys lots of new emotes this year, and there's even more coming soon. But yeah, we have a new animated emote. This one is me going bungo, 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 bungo. I really wanted a new animated emote really badly because it's been a long time since I've gotten one. I only have 2, and we just got like 10 or 11 extra new emote slots for affiliates, which is crazy. And so I want to start filling those up, and I found this really cute artist on VGen. Her name is Kendi, spelled K3NDY, and she does the little like your character here tappy emotes, and I was like, that's so adorable, and it feels very Lilith because of like, you know, tiny, kind of annoying, but always ready to have fun. So yeah, enjoy the new animated emote, guys. I hope you like it. However, this is not to say that this emote confirms if I have human hands. Those hands are fake that I'm using in the emote. They're little plastic hands attached to little plastic like sticks, and I'm just tapping them against it. Those are not my real hands. You guys will still never know if I have human hands or bunny paws. That will never be revealed to you, okay? They're plastic. They're fake. It's all a ruse. But I hope you guys enjoy them anyway.
What up?
What up? And hello, Buckaroo Holiday. Hello, welcome. And thank you so much for the tier 1 resub at 13 months. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate that. And what is up? Hope you're doing well. It's funny because I have depressions. Well, you know what? I do too. So we can all be fun depressions jokes together, but also make each other laugh and lift each other up. Does that sound good? I think that sounds good to me. Where'd you get the hands? From the hand store, obviously. Where else? Where do you get your plastic fake hands? The mall? No, you get them directly from the source. You get them directly from the source. You gotta get those premium Italian imported plastic hands with a nice porcelain finish. For true quality. The truth is that Lilith has chicken feet instead of hands, but is too embarrassed to show them. No! Where'd you get that idea? You all don't know anything. Chicken feet? That's just ridiculous. Boo, we gotta go. Pack it up. They found us out. I have to move to Iceland now. I'll get back to you guys in about 2 years. Don't ask my tax guy where I went, please. Nice knowing ya. I gotta go graduate now. There are no chicken feet. You'll never know. You'll never know. $10 million? An evil petting zoo? Right. Fake hands. They are fake. They're fake. I went to the hand store and I asked if they could be molded after everybody in chat's hands. So it's a combination of all of your hands put together into one perfect hand, and then they made a mold and they encased it in plastic, and they attached them to sticks, and now I'm using them in my little animated emote. So you guys should be honored, really. It's flattery towards you guys, so I don't know why you would all think I'm lying after hearing that. I know I just told you guys Lilith is delusional and she lies a lot, but that's the goddamn truth. It's the goddamn truth. I get hand-me-down hands. You know what? Those are. It's good. It's still good to get your hands second free. I mean, second hand. It's good to get your hands second hand. Wow. Oof. Word jumble. I think it's a good thing to get your hands secondhand because you're saving money, but you still have the quality there. I bet they're vintage. Are they vintage? Sorry, silly question. I just told you guys, you gotta embrace the silliness here because that's what Lilith is all about. Never apologize for being silly here. It's okay. And hello, Trick Proof. Welcome, welcome. And hello, Cast Iron Whiskey. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. There are no chicken feet in Bossing Say. There is no Lilith with chicken feet in Bossing Say. Turn back. Doesn't everyone else get their hands from the Lucas Hand Emporium? I like to go to the mom and pop shop. It's good to support your local businesses, okay? Well, the Lucas Hand Emporium is starting to become a conglomerate, and we don't like those. I have my ways of knowing. I have a cat on the inside. Are you working in cahoots with Pepper? Or are you working in cahoots with Boo? I'm gonna have to give Boo a talking to after this. He's in trouble. He's been a bad little cat boy. Uh-oh. The betrayal. The top 10 anime betrayals. Sharks with freaking laser beams on their heads. Now that would be cool. If I had sharks with laser beams on their heads, then chat would be obliterated by now for their assumptions about my hands. Obliteration. All of you. True, 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 except for the lies. Except for the lies. But there are no lies. I'm not lying. I'm amazing. I'm perfect. Aw, cute model. Also, hi. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. If you think this is cute, wait till you see what I'm about to show you all. Ugh! They're Eaton brands, so yeah, very vintage. Ooh, that's expensive. You must have had to have a couple of meetings before you got those. Like you know when you have to go to Hermes for like a meeting before they decide if you're allowed to get a Birkin bag? Was it like that? That sounds like a really stressful process. I don't know if I could go through that. I feel like I would walk through the door and they're like, I'm sorry, we don't sell to your kind. Ghosts. Only living people. Get out. They're ghostophobes. I hope they're not ghostophobes. Hope you've been doing great too. I am doing great. I'm doing great. I'm very excited about something. Super, super excited, and you guys are about to find out. Handmade hands. Yeah, they're not quality unless the hands are handmade. We don't get no factory-made hands here. That's unethical. I can neither confirm nor deny my informant. The cat boys have betrayed me. I never thought I'd see the day. I'm gonna have to do some interrogations after this. I have two suspicious little cat boys on my radar that I need to talk to. I gotta play detective after this. I gotta get all Phoenix Wright up in here. I gotta get all Neil Lawton up in here. Nah, sometimes when you hit up the thrift store, you find treasures. Oh, you got it at the thrift store. Wow, what a good find. That's a treasure. I gotta go to Goodwill and see if I can find any fancy Italian imported hands there. But all right, enough stalling. You guys ready? You guys ready? Who's ready to see? I'm about to do it. I'm about to click on the scene. Ooh, I'm actually kind of nervous. I'm a little nervous. I really hope you guys like it. Again, this might not be the final version. There might be a couple of little tweaks being made, but this is pretty much going to be how Lilith 2.0 is going to look. So, without further ado, this is it. Ta-da! Everybody, meet Lilith 2.0. Or as I like to call her, Lilith Moonlight. sorry guys, I'm like shaking right now. I'm shaking and I'm sweating. I'm just like, when I saw this, I was filled with a lot of emotion. Yeah, I really hope you guys like it. This is it. The artist's name is Koaitia. You can find her on Twitter, or you can find her with the group The Established. She is all over social media, and she did such an amazing job. Holy cow. Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, guess what, guys? I got two big updates about her. Well, or maybe I should say 4 big updates about her. So number 1 is she got feet. And they're not chicken feet. And the other one is something I'm very excited about. Guys, I have boobs now! Yay! She got some honkers on her. Yeah, I knew you guys would like that. I knew everybody would be a big fan of the booba. Again, everybody, this is just the design. This isn't a model. This is the base design. Right now I'm working towards the model. Will she have jiggle physics? Of course she's gonna have jiggle physics. You can't have a booba VTuber without them. But yeah, so this is... I was very excited about this. So, this is something that has been in the works for a very, very long time. I had wanted an update for a little while. For those reasons that I was talking about earlier, I just feel like as I've been working in through my streaming journey, getting to know my chat a lot better, learning about who I am as a streamer, as a personality, I realized a few things about Lilith, and I wanted to make a few changes, a few updates, have her, I guess my mom put an interesting way when I showed her the design. She was like, "Oh, she's grown up." And I was like, "You know what? She has." It does kind of look like she's grown up a bit. Yeah, I wanted her to have longer hair, and I wanted her to be wearing, like, I wanted the outfit to have very similar elements to the Lilith 1.0 outfit. Like, I still wanted to have the red and the black and all the same colors, because I wanted it to still look like her. I wanted you to still be able to see the model and be like, yeah, that's Lilith, that's still Lilith. But just, like, have a few changes. I sent a few concepts for what I wanted to Tia, and originally I wanted it to kind of look like my first outfit, my red and black striped shirt, but turned into a dress. But I also told her that I wanted it to, like, I wanted Lilith 2.0 to resemble more of a ghost, a Yurei, because I'm always telling you guys I'm a ghost. But I feel like I didn't look ghostly enough before, so I was like, I want to do something more ghostly-ish, make her look more like a Yurei, because I really love the Japanese Yurei. I think they're really cool. I'm fascinated by them, and I just, the aesthetic and the look is just, it's so beautiful to me, so I wanted elements of that in there. And she sent me a few concept sketches, and the first few that she sent me, they were really cute, but they didn't exactly look how I had the image in my head. It looked almost too casual to me, and it didn't really fit the personality I was looking for. But then she showed me this one design of Lilith in this long, flowing, like, robe, like ones that a Yurei would wear, like at a graveyard. And I was so struck by that, that I was like, I want that one. Let's elaborate on that. And then I told her that I wanted that same sort of robe, but I wanted like a flirtier kind of neckline, because, you know, Lilith, she's whimsical and fun, and it's also, like, sort of a popular look with the VTubers to do the off-the-shoulder moment, and I just thought it was cute. Wow. I feel the same way, and thank you so much, everybody, for all the support. I really appreciate that everybody loves it so much. That makes me so happy. But yeah, I was like, let's do a flirtier neckline, and let's make the dress like a tiny bit shorter. Maybe make it look a little more like a dress than a robe, just so it has more of that sort of casual, cozy element to it. Because above all, Lilith wants to be cozy and comfortable. And so this was really what she came up with, and I just, oh my god, I was so blown away. And that the long hair, a lot of these design elements were her choice actually. She gave her the nice tatas, the bare feet, the ribbons on her neck and on her leg, and the little head cloth. Like, it came out just so much better than I ever would have imagined. And I feel like this really captures Lilith's wild and free spirit super well. Because it's like, she's a ghost, she's a spirit, she's literally a free spirit. And I keep picturing her just like dancing under the moonlight a lot, which is why I'm calling her Lilith Moonlight. So this is the new form. This is how she's gonna look when I start looking into a new model. It's all very, very exciting, and I'm so happy that you guys have responded to it well. That means the world to me. Of course, I always get filled with those little self-doubts, like what if they don't like it? What if they tell me to just stick with the old look? But it seems like everybody's a fan, so I'm gonna be moving forward with this. The little wisps, yeah, she's got little wisps. Do you guys like her little ghost bunnies too? The ghost bunny, yeah, she also included the ghost bunnies too, and that was her choice. And yes, but they're just so cute. I'm calling those ghost bunnies. Those guys are you. That's you, chat. Those are my chat bunnies. Because I'm also working on a mascot for Lilith right now. That's who actually Boo is supposed to be. Although that's kind of expanding in its own right, which I'll get more into later. But yeah, so Boo's gonna be our mascot, and those little ghost bunnies are chat. Those are my chat ghosts. My little spirit, my bunny cult. I love this so much. Thank you. Hot damn. Yeah, isn't she hot? She's so hot. She's so gorgeous. And my mom was so right. She looks grown up. Cause it's like I do absolutely love how I currently look. But I was looking at like, my my original design sheet, and I'm like, maybe I do look a little too impish or like a kid. Maybe it is time for me to grow up a little bit and show something a little more mature and wild and exciting. Yeah, I had a feeling everybody was gonna react to the I had a feeling everybody was gonna react well to the booba. There's definitely creative liberties between this and my own body, but oh my goodness, Meats! Hello, Raiders. Hello. How are you all doing? You guys actually came at a great time. My name is Lilith, the Spectral Lot Bunny, and this image that's behind me is my 2.0 design. But hi, Raiders. Hi, Meats. I hope you're all doing well. My name is Lilith. I am a ghost bunny, as you can see by this design here. I play a lot of horror games and cozy games, lots of Pokemon, and I like to talk, and I'm super excited because my 2.0 design is ready. But I hope you're all doing well. Did you have a great stream, Meats? What'd you guys do? Hello, 2.0 design looks great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Meats, I'm so excited for when we both have our full body models, and then we'll be like we graduated from the Gremlin school. We're big kids now. Yay. But thank you so much for the raid. This is very exciting. You guys caught me when I'm a lot more hyper than I usually am, so I hope that's okay. But yeah, if you guys want to stick around and hang out, feel free. If you guys want to go grab something to eat, feel free. I totally understand no matter what you want to do. If you want to stick around, I'll talk a little bit more about my model and other stuff that I'm working on too. I mean, my design. I keep saying my model. This is my design. Eventually, it'll be a model. I'm aiming for this year. Yeah, big models. Woo! Yay, big models! We love all models, big and small here. I've been up for 24 hours, so I'm gonna go eat dinner and then sleep. But you're wonderful, and I'm so excited for your 2.0 design. Ah, you're wonderful, Meats. Thank you so much. Well, you, me, and Kai should all talk soon. We can all have a fun talk. But go enjoy your dinner. Go relax and rest. Rest your dear eyes. I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much, Meats. Ah, they're the best. They're so cool. Yeah. I doubt you'll graduate from gremlin school. Once a gremlin, always a gremlin. Yeah, you know what? You can take the VTuber out of gremlin school, but you probably can never take the gremlin out of the VTuber. No matter how big their models get, you will never be able to take the model out of the never be able to take the gremlin out of the VTuber. I wonder how she'll look sitting in the martini glass. She'll look very fancy. Definitely a lot fancier. Maybe she'll finally be invited to all of those swanky rooftop parties. Ooh, who knows? Okay, but is Moonlight Lilith still under 5 feet? Moonlight Lilith is eternal. Moonlight Lilith is an angel. Moonlight Lilith is a god. Moonlight Lilith does not abide by your mortal physics. Your dumb mortal physics. Lilith is eternal, and she can float. She can float. Why does it matter what her height is? She can float and be taller than all of you. How about that? Yeah, she's still small. She's still small. So thank you. Bro, the ears are so cute. What the fuck? I know, aren't they adorable? They're so floppy. I needed her to keep her big old floppy ears. And I feel like now that she's in her beak form, I'm like, maybe they shouldn't be down to her feet. And you guys want to be able to see her feet too, for free. For free even. You guys are getting those toes for free today. How do you feel about that? You're welcome. Are those 3 flame buns your new mascots? They're chat! They're chat. I'll be revealing more about the mascot soon. The mascot's gonna have his own little thing going on. But these are my chat bunnies. I have a lot that I'm expanding upon in my universe. The hair-ears combo are superb. They're so perfect, and I love this big, messy bed head, too. I imagine this, like, montage of Lilith growing from 1.0 to 2.0, and you just see her hair get longer and messier, and her clothes get more wild. I need to get working on getting my design prepped. Yeah, Fluffy, you do! I want to see your design so bad. It's gonna look so cute. I hope this was able to give you some fun inspo. Love the color scheme, a good strong blend of contrasting and blending themes. Thank you! Yeah, I definitely have a specific color palette that I like to go by clearly. I especially really love how the eyes came out. I feel like they kind of look like candy corn, because initially Lilith's eyes were just red, but I noticed there were a lot of interpretations giving her like orange, like tones of orange and pink in there too. And I really like that. I think it's super cool. It looks like candy corn, reminds me of Halloween, and it's just so damn pretty. It's super pretty, and I love how big they are too, and just everything about it. I'm so over the moon. I love this. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. Our wife looks amazing. Your wife? I am your queen. I am your queen. I am your ruler. You are my subjects. Am I chat wife? Am I the male wife? Have I become the male wife? I mean, if this model doesn't get all the male wives coming, then I don't know what will. Now Lilith is going to have so many more ladies to be afraid of talking to. I know. What happens, guys? What's gonna happen when all the cute VTubers come in and they see my cute booba flopping around and they're gonna be like, "Who's this? Who's this? Wow, I need to talk to her. I need to get talking to her." Hello, all my male wives. 3 feet. Yes, I'm indoctrinating everybody into being a male wife lover. My mission is complete. Moonlight Lilith is a short goddess. She has to be, but it's okay because she can float. But the thing is, Lilith can float, but for some reason she likes walking. She likes walking because she loves the feeling of soft earth under her feet. She likes grounding. But she also lives in a treehouse too. Hey, why are you all making fun of her? She's just revealed herself to you all, and the first thing you guys do is make fun of her for being short. Come on, she's giving you free feet and free booba right here. How are you gonna make fun of her for that? I thought you guys liked those things. And she can reach the top shelf. She could just float up there. Free feet, this is the best day ever. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. I wasn't initially planning on making her barefoot, but I ended up really liking it. But again, it's her wild and free nature. You really think she's gonna be bound by a pair of shoes? I don't think so. Not my Lilith. Not me. Not me. Yeah, free honkers. But remember, guys, just because there's a nice big free pair of honkers here, you still have to remember you can look, but you can't touch. No. Remember that consent is important. And I'll also still keep up my rule about, like, not getting too heavy on the sexualizing, but everybody is allowed to look respectfully. That is allowed. You may all look at Lila's booba respectfully. For free. Awooga wooga hamina pies bulged out of my head. Very respectful, guys. Very, very respectful. Now that's a queen. Hello, Radias. Hello, hello. And hello, Blind Screaming Man. Hello, all new people in here. Welcome, welcome. This is my 2.0 design. And thank you, everybody. Intimidation plus 100. Towards me or towards the other cute VTubers? They will also be afraid of talking to you by panic. I hope so. I hope so. It would be a dream if a really cute, like, large VTuber got nervous talking to Lilith. I would be like, oh, how the tables have tabled. Maybe a cute cat boy with a maid outfit will approach. Cute cat boy with a maid outfit, you say? Well, maybe I may or may not be working on something like that.
Oh, well?
Who knows? Oh, well? That's how I felt looking at this for the first time. But yeah, maybe some cute catboy male wives in maid outfits will approach me when they see this. Who knows? The possibilities are endless. You can't say no to anything at this point. She's not short. She has Sailor Moon leggies, so she's 7 feet tall. Yeah, that's true. I do have shoujo proportions here. I do have my 90s shoujo proportions, but that's a good thing. That's what we want. I love the 90s shoujo proportions. I got long leggies, but you know what? But look, you guys got a little bit of thigh action in there too. There's a little bit of everything in there. This design has something for everybody. And we still kept the element of my hands being hidden, which I think is wonderful. Shoes are cringe. I agree. Shoes are cringe. I don't need them. I'm just gonna get rid of them. I don't need them. I don't care how many blisters I get on my feet. Shoes are cringe. Being barefoot is based. It's the new thing. It's the hottest new trend for 2024. Yes, awooga respectfully. Yeah, that you guys can awooga respectfully. You're allowed to think you guys are allowed to think whatever awooga thoughts you want in your head, but out loud you gotta awooga respectfully. Respectfully, I'm hoping she will grab the walk on the top of the shelf from me. If you ask nicely, she might just, or she might get one of her catboy maids to do it for her. Who knows? Oh, thank you for the head pats, everybody. No, thank you for the eggs, but thank you for the head pats. And welcome, welcome, new people. Welcome, welcome. So we can transform old Lilith to baby Chibi Lilith. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have her redeem in here. Once I do finally debut Lilith 2.0 in model form, I'll definitely have her redeem where you guys can switch to Lilith 1.0 whenever you guys want. It'll be like the drink model redeem. Because I don't want to get rid of her completely. I want her to stay still, but, you know. And I wanted an updated look really badly. Is it really a 2.0 model if it's still not above 4 feet tall? Are you really a VTuber if you're actually over 5 feet tall? I mean, come on. Listen, anytime you guys make fun of me for being short, I'll just remember that even freaking Shy Lily, at the point that she's at in her life and career, they still make fun of her all the time for being short. And she's doing great. I think of Lily, I think of Mouse, and I think of every other popular VTuber out there too. We're all very small. It's true. With those feet, are you kidding? Anyone would be nervous. They'd be nervous until they smell them. They'd be nervous until I put my crusty ass toes up to them and I'm like, take a whiff. It's fine. They're safe. And then they smell them and they're reminded of Chernobyl. Can't wait for the new Lilith model to collab with Crystal Marie. Yeah, that'll be so much fun. We'll look so cute together. I would love to collab with Crystal once the 2.0 model is ready. That would be a fun time. She's also on her toes. Those heels aren't on the ground. Shush. Shush. What do you know? It's the picture's at it's at an angle. It's at an angle. They're completely on the ground. She's not on her tiptoes. She's only looking up a tiny bit and she's still staring straight ahead. I regret to inform that I know my design gonna have boots and a long skirt, so no free leggies. That's okay. That's okay, that still sounds cute as fuck. And I bet they're gonna be cute boots and a cute skirt. There's so many ways to have a cute model, whether your legs and your feet are showing or not. The grippers are bare. Yeah, guys, get a good old whiff of those. Look at them. Aren't you guys so happy you have feet now? Now you guys can just stare at my feet all day. You can stare at my feet all day and you can speculate on what they smell like. God, every time I talk about the smell of my feet, I'm worried it's gonna like sound like fetishy or something, but nah, it's just me dicking around. It's just me being dumb. No hands here? The hand store was running low this time, I see. Yeah, I mean, listen, the hand store, those Italian imported plastic hands are really expensive. I kind of maxed out my credit card on the pair that I used for my emote. So I'm gonna have to wait a little while until I can get another pair to be revealed. But maybe eventually it'll be a toggle. Your eyes can pop out as far as you want as long as they don't touch the queen. Yeah, exactly. You can look, but you can't touch. Because if you touch, you don't want to know what's going to happen. It might bite your hand off. I just thought the little Lilith might need protein to grow into Lilith 2.0. Well, thank you for that, B. McSherry. It's helping a lot. Lots of protein, lots of calcium. It'll help me grow big and strong into my big booba form. If you wish on the Dragon Balls, you can turn Lilith into a chibi again. You guys just want to curse me. You only want to turn me into a chibi so you can yeet me. That's right, in this form, you guys can't fucking yeet me anymore. No more kicking me, no more yeeting me, no more throwing me against the wall. You can't do that. And if you try to throw me in the ocean, I'll float. I have flotation devices now. I'll be completely safe. There's nothing you can do about that. The ghost stank is wild. Yeah, you don't want to know. You don't want to, yeah, and the fact that my feet are bare and I walk everywhere, you don't want to know what these things have stepped in over the years. You really don't. So now I'm a hand streamer. I need to find cool rings and bracelets for when I'm streaming. Ooh, I was watching The Fall of the House of Usher last night, and one of the characters had all these like really sick rings on that like extended throughout like most of her finger. You should get ones like those, like the really long rings that are like kind of punky looking. Those would look sick. We can definitely still eat you. But why would you? Why would you? Look how pretty I am. Why would you want to eat that? Guys, she's so beautiful. I kept staring at it yesterday and I was like, she's so beautiful. I want to cry. And I also, in a serious note, I actually really want to thank you guys because this is due to your support that I was able to even commission this. Because it's a very detailed piece of art, and as you guys know, this art is to get good quality art. It's it's not cheap, but thanks to everybody's generous donations through subs and through Throne, I was able to make this happen. So thank you guys for that. I really appreciate all the support, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I appreciate you all telling me how you like the model too. It makes me so endlessly happy, and seeing this just inspires me so much. I'm gonna keep working so hard this year. I'm gonna keep working towards being able to make this model like actually come to life. To give us the 2.0 model so we can make it happen, so you guys can see her move, see her speak, see her jiggle, I guess. But see her do all the things. So yeah, let's keep having fun this year. I hope you guys will stick with me, have fun with me, and continue to support so we can work towards that. But thank you for all the support about towards this design. Is that a bet? Yeah, no balls. No balls. You guys wouldn't do it. You wouldn't. I'll bet you $300 million that you wouldn't eat my new form. Gonna have to call a certain rapping reaper to yeet you. Well, listen, I told you guys, Callie, she's the exception. She can yeet me if she wants. But that's because she's like a hot demon mommy. The hot demon mommies can throw me. Like, if you guys ever want to know what kind of bisexual I am, I love women that could throw me, and I love men that I can throw. That's the kind of bi that I am. It would be like throwing a helium balloon. Shut up! Yeah, no, actually it would be like throwing a helium... no, not shut up. You're right, it would be like throwing a helium balloon. I would just float. You can't throw me because I would just float. If we are Goku strong, we can yeet you into the next universe. No! Well, one of these days I'll be stronger than Goku. Just you wait. You'll see. You'll all see. Caber toss it is then. Come on, guys. You really want to throw this thing? I don't want to throw her. She's precious. Don't you guys want to, like, dance with her instead? Don't you guys want to dance with her? Don't you want to, like, go ghost hunting with her? Don't you want to, like walk through a haunted mansion with her? Why does everybody just want to throw her? That'll be hard for painting, but I'll see if I can find them just for you. Aw, thank you. Yeah, no, find something that's definitely gonna be easy for painting. Don't find anything that's gonna make your fingers hurt or make your job harder. I think you'd be spicy to eat. I would be. I taste like a fire-breathing dragon. Ooh, pale shadow, she's a dragon. Gold dust, a woman. Cannibalism based. We've been knew that by now. We've known this by now. We've known that I'm gonna eat you guys anytime you threaten me. I don't want to eat anyone. I just want to feed people. Feed me! Feed me pizza. Feed me spicy soup. And now that when you guys look at Lilith 2.0, what do you think she would like to eat? What do you think she tastes like? So tiny men? Well, I mean, I guess what you mean, because I like tall. I like tall, but I still want to be able to throw them, you know? I still want to be able to be like, yeah, I can toss him around. I could drop kick him. Very Neil Lawton coded. I'll bet 3 doubloons. 3 gold doubloons. Well, in a little bit, I will be 3 doubloons richer then. And I can't wait to be 3 doubloons richer. And 3 balloons richer. We love short kings in this house. Yeah, no, short kings are great too. We don't discriminate against the short kings. We love the short kings. But tall or short, I need to be able to know that I can toss him. Lilith is in fact not snoozing. No, tonight Lilith is dancing under the moonlight. I may need to change my name to Lilith Moonlight. I don't know. We'll see. I thought Lilith Moonlight really flowed off the tongue well. Because this is called Lilith Moonlight version, but I'm like, oh, what if my name was Lilith Moonlight? That's pretty. But we'll see. I'll stick with Lilith Snoozes for now. But I still love calling this Moonlight version, because this, I don't know, it reminds me of the night. It reminds me of ghosts. It reminds me of girls in white dresses dancing around a fire. It's just, I think of the moon when I look at this. And hello, Midnight, welcome, welcome. Lilith 1 would be like eating a dense neutron star. Lilith 2 would be like throwing a floaty flower petal. Exactly. And I love how even though Lilith 1 is like the little gremlin form, she's the form that's like, that feels more like a brick. She's the heavier form. Exactly. But both are very powerful. But yeah, she's so dainty. She's so dainty. If you throw her, she'll just float on top of a little pond like a lily pad. We only want to throw her because we know she would land perfectly. Yeah, she always lands on her feet like a cat. And no, you guys would want to throw her because you'd want to see her fucking skirt fly up. That's why. I know how people on Twitch work. I saw on a dating app recently that one of the profiles put in their bio, what do you call men under 6 foot? Friends, and I've heard on a personal level, oh no. No, here in my chat, we don't discriminate against short kings. We don't discriminate against anybody due to their size here. I mean, look at me. And also, in one of my favorite games that I played recently, Rain Code, the main character that you play as is a boy who is 4'11", so like, and he was a little short king, and I loved him. So no, we don't discriminate against the short king. So don't listen to those people on TikTok. Don't listen to those people. Don't listen to them. There are lots of people out there that like short kings. Hi Lilith in chat. New model looks amazing. Thank you, Pocalacia. Thank you, and welcome. I'm so happy by this reception. I was so nervous. I was very, very nervous. I was shaking a lot before stream, but I'm really happy you guys like it. I know that I've been showing it on screen for a while, but I'm just so happy. I can't stop looking at her. Thank you so much, Tia, for the amazing job on this design. Everybody go give her lots of support and love on this. It's so amazing. She did such a wonderful job. Thank God for that. I got cursed with those tiny Italian jeans from my mom's side of the family. Oh yeah, me too. I definitely got the I definitely got the size jeans from my mom's side of the family as well. The tiny jean. But it's alright. At this point in my life, I've just gotten used to it. I'm not really bothered by it anymore. Like when I was a kid, I was bothered by it a lot more. But now I'm just kind of like, whatever. It's literally something I can't control. So, like, fuck it, you know? It doesn't mean I'm not the age that I am or that I'm the person that I am. It literally just means that I'm short and that's it. So, yeah, never feel bad about being short. Just accept it as part of your life and learn to embrace it. D-Gen, hey. I'm just saying what I know from experience looking at other Twitch chats. I know this one can be a little more wholesome and respectful than others. But I still know everybody's got a little bit of that dog in them. Considering how everybody reacted to when they saw boobs. Lilith 1 is the will-o-wisp that leads you astray. Exactly! She's the will-o-wisp that leads you astray. And Lilith Moonlight, Lilith 2.0, is the field of spider lilies that you find in the graveyard. But it won't lead you to anything bad, don't worry. It'll only lead you to a good time. It'll lead you to a party under the moonlight. How does that sound? That sounds nice, right? Would you guys come to my party under the moonlight? I'm average height, but that made it sting that much more. Oh, no, there's no... Never... People focus way too much on height. I don't know. I think it's so silly that people are so obsessed with height, and I can fall victim to it too. Like, when I see a character or something that's really tiny or somebody that's really tall, I'll just be like, oh, but like... I don't know. It's something that we can't control, and it's literally just like a physical aspect of ourselves, and it's... There's somebody who likes any size, and it's... Think more about what your body can do for you than how it looks. That's what I try to do. I'm like, I may be short, but, you know, I can run, I can jump, I can climb counters, I can make coffee, I can stream, and that's more important than how tall I am. So think about that, and maybe I'll help you feel a little better. She's very cute and waifu material for sure, isn't she? She's such a cute little waifu. I love her so much. She's my waifu. I'm my own waifu. I can't get over how pretty she looks. Look at her gorgeous face. Let me, we're gonna zoom into that face a little bit. Sorry, zooming in. Just want everybody to get a closer look. So beautiful. So goddamn beautiful. She's just, I'm so obsessed with how she looks. Those eyes, her cheek blush, her little smile. She's so perfect. She really came out perfect. Wow. Sorry, I need a moment to just keep admiring her. I know it's self-indulgent. I know, but I'm just so excited, and I really can't wait until she like actually becomes a model. Looking at this, it feels like me, which is really all I can ask for. Is a model that feels like me. Boobs? What boobs? I've only seen her eyes because I'm very respectable. Thank you so much. I know. And aren't they such beautiful eyes too? Like her boobs, her eyes are also very big and gorgeous. You could just get lost in them. But whatever you do, don't touch that red ribbon around her neck. You might not like what'll happen after that. I get the kids discount at the buffet. You say that like it's a bad thing. Do you realize what you just said? You get a discount. You get to spend less money to eat at a buffet. That's a great thing. What? You heard me. It's a great thing. You get to spend less money to eat more food. What's bad about that? You gotta take the positives where you can. Yeah, let's see that face. Look at that face. Look at that pretty face. I just want to smooch her. Zooms in on face. Sure. We're zooming in on all the goods here. If anybody disrespectfully stares at Lilith's booba, oops, wrong thing, then that means you guys gotta stare at her feet for half an hour after that. You gotta stare at her toes, and and I'm gonna force you to smell her toe jam if you look at her disrespectfully, okay? That's what's gonna happen. That's the law that I'll have to lay down. But you guys would never do that. She's so pretty, just like the streamer. Whom, me? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, shucks. Boobs are almost like eyes, in a way. Did you guys know that the nipples are the eyes of the face? The nipples are the eyes of the face. Get lost in which one. You guys know what eyes I'm talking about. God damn it. You're all going to horny jail now. I'm shrinking it. That's enough staring at Lilith's boobs. That's enough. I'm shrinking them down again. Is it like the ribbon from The Wolf Among Us? I don't know, maybe. May or may not be based off of a certain children's tale. Do you love the ribbon reference? Touch ribbon, the head falls off. But I never specified whose head was gonna fall off when you, I never specified whose head was gonna fall off when you pull the ribbon. Who said it was gonna be mine? I was adding on to your being short benefits. Oh! Sorry, bimbo bunny moment. But yeah, exactly. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And you know, I don't even mind now when people ask to see my ID places, because anytime I show somebody my ID and they look at it and they go, "God bless you," I'm just like, I'm gonna take it as a compliment. I'm gonna run with that as long as I can, as many years as I can. The red ribbon removed makes her toot. Just like when you pick me up. With Lilith 1.0, if you pick her up, she'll toot. And Lilith 2.0, if you take off her ribbon, she'll toot. That's right, guys. One thing that hasn't changed from Lilith 1.0 to Lilith 2.0 is she's still very, very gassy. She's still very gassy, so be careful. The ribbon removed makes her immediately go to the closet and cook eggs with ketchup because she's got taste. You don't even need to remove the ribbon for that. She'll do that any day. She'll do that ribbon or not. She'll cook you up some eggs and ketchup, Jen. And look, her hair looks like ketchup too. Just to spite you ketchup haters. Oh yeah, no, a special omurice with a big gob of ketchup for all of the haters out there. Next time we see her, she's going to be a bee. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go up to the artist and I'm gonna be like, we have another tweak to make. We gotta 86 the titties. We gotta 86 the titties. Chat's not ready. They're not ready. Nah, I'm keeping them. I'm keeping them, but I'll just make sure I set some ground rules once the model's ready. Just so it doesn't get too out of hand. But no, I mean, I wanted them. I did want them. Not even for like a sexual reason. I just thought they would look pretty. Sometimes you look at a pair of boobs and you don't even think sexual thoughts. You just think, wow, that is a really beautiful pair of boobs. Right? I can't be the only one who's ever, like, purely thought that. I feel like there's a difference. Need that bonk emote real fast before 2.0 model goes live. We'll get two different ones. We'll get a 1.0 and a 2.0 bonk. But with the 2.0 bonk, she's able to avoid it because she's grown since then. She's matured. She's learned. She's learned all your tricks. I do love that game, so that's a really cool touch. Thank you. Yeah, there's been a lot of different inspirations in this look for sure. Different inspirations from different things. I would say the main inspiration is probably the Yurei, but there's a few other things in there too. Definitely like for like everything from like witch films and cult films to Corpse Party. And lots of other spooky games, and yeah, so I love finding inspiration in different pieces of media. Even for this mascot that I'm currently working on right now, he's taken inspiration from some of the games that we played on stream. So yeah, I find inspiration just about anywhere. I didn't know I had so much in common with Lilith. That's why you're here! That's why we're here, yay! My wife is 5 feet tall exactly. I don't think she'll ever be able to buy alcohol without an ID. She'll learn to appreciate that when she's older, though. That's how I'm trying to see it, because I'm just like, when I'm much older, if I'm still getting ID, then I'll be happy. It'll be fine. I honestly get shocked when somebody doesn't ask for my ID places. I get surprised at that. Usually the only time where people don't ask for my ID when I'm like ordering alcohol or something is if I'm like out to dinner with my family, because they trust that if I'm gonna be out to dinner with my family, then like, you know, I'm not lying about my age. But yeah, besides that, I usually get carded. It's so hard when I go to bars because I'll be like, if the bar's not super crowded, then if I go up and I try to like get the attention of the bartender, it's really hard because I think most of the time they think I'm like some child that wandered in with a fake. And I mean, I don't go to bars often, but that's definitely one of the reasons why. So sometimes I'll have to get like a friend to get me a drink because they'll actually be able to like get the attention and be taken seriously. They do look pretty. Horny jokes aside, the model does look really nice, and I think it'd be missing something without her chest like that, right? And it also, it goes along with the dress too. I think it definitely, I think it makes the kind of off-the-shoulder look a little more convincing. And I also really love the little corset in the middle too, that's kind of like keeping the top part of the dress up. I think that's a really super cute touch. So I'm super happy with how like the whole thing looks. Anyway, I gotta go chat. Bye, Lily. The model looks sick. Bye, Blue Soul. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You smuggling balloons? Damn, girl, you smuggling a pair of melons under that dress? Dang, I love Corpse Party. Corpse Party is one of my favorite games. It was, back when I used to be a Facecam streamer in, like, 2020, I streamed Corpse Party, and I had a lot of fun doing that. But I'm always finding, like, inspiration from Corpse Party and just RPG Maker games in general. So I take a lot of inspiration from those for sure. I think even if I was gonna, maybe if I ever give her, like, another alt outfit, I might make it kind of look like, I might make her kind of look like Ayumi from Corpse Party. Dude, same. I went to a Persian bazaar and all the Persians thought I was maybe still in high school, which was honestly reassuring since I recently sprouted my first gray hair. Oh, put that in a jar and save it. For a memory. Oh no. But no, it is reassuring. You got a baby face like me, Jen. But yeah, but in a few years you'll learn to appreciate that, I think. Also, hang on 1 second, guys. Gotta go check something real quick. Sorry, everybody. I thought I heard some cat mischief there for a second. But no, they are both sleeping peacefully, alas, thank God. Although probably now that I said that, they'll get up and start being crazy. Everybody loves Yuremon! This is Lilith, Everybody Loves Raymond form. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, but I'm glad you guys like the off-the-shoulder look. I think it's super cute. I know it's a very popular look with VTubers, but I wanted something very different in my outfit, and I always, whenever I, like, have a new idea for an outfit, I always stress to the artists, I'm like, keep it simple. Because even though there are a lot of details in this look, it still is, I would say, very, very simple, I guess. Because I don't know, I mean, I didn't want, like a crazy jacket with like a big skirt and a bunch of different moving parts. Like, I don't know, I didn't want something that looked too busy, I guess. I wanted something that just had like a few key points for you to look at, but still was like very special and like cool looking. But yeah, I always like to keep it simple with the looks while still having it be striking, because sometimes I honestly think that's a little better. And also, I hopefully my rigging artists will be thankful of that too. I'm the only one that gets asked because I'm 5'2" and my coworkers are all 6 feet or plus. I give the guy at the door a hard time in a joking way when that happens. The shorter you are, the more pent-up anger you have inside of you, and so when you blow up or snap, it scares them more. It's like, if you ever meet like a really nice and sweet short person, when they get angry, it's honestly a little bit terrifying. So use that as your secret weapon. But I totally feel you. I know what you mean, being surrounded in a workplace by lots and lots of tall people when you are, but an elf. One of your faves. What platform can I play Corpse Party on? Oh, Jen, you can play Corpse Party on just about anything now. You can play it on PC. I played it on the PS Vita years ago. You might be able to play it on Switch now, I'm not sure, but Corpse Party is a very accessible game, so I think you should be able to play it just about anywhere, probably on PC. Do you have VODs from that back then? Would love to watch your reaction to it. Yeah, I guess later on I could link my old channel in the Discord. I don't want to say it out loud right now just because it sort of has part of my real name in it, and when I'm on stream I kind of like to keep the separation between the VTuber name and that person's name. But later on I could probably link it in the Discord because I'm a little less nervous about it there. But yeah, those VODs are still up somewhere. I trust your gamer judgment. You'll love it, Jen. It's great. It's spooky, it's fun. It's gory. It's just good old teenagers getting slashed up goodness. You'll like it a lot. But yeah, it's definitely accessible on Steam and PC. I like my baby face. I like your baby face too. It's a very cute face, Jen. You don't want to look like a JRPG protagonist? Surprisingly, no. I want to look like, if I was to look like a character in a JRPG game, I would not want to look like the protagonist. I don't think I'd want to be the protagonist. I would want to be like the, I don't know, like the fucking Tinkerbell character, where it's like the little impish helper that gives you advice, but also messes with you a lot, and you spend half of the game wondering if they're gonna reveal themselves to be a bad guy. That's who I would want to be. They usually have a simpler look to them than the protagonist. But no, I didn't want anything that was going to be too busy. I didn't want like too many pieces of jewelry or too many different things, and I think at least for me and for my look, simpler is better. Simple is the greatest with the right design. I do believe you've achieved that between yourself and the artist. Thank you so much. Thank you. Again, a lot of this stuff were her ideas. I definitely, when I was concepting Lilith 2.0, I had a different image in my head, but I'm so much happier with how it turned out. I think this is so much better than anything that I had come up with in my brain. But it is pretty amazing to be able to look at this and be like, wow, this is my creation. This character, this VTuber, this is mine. She's all mine. Oh, no worries, it's all good. Yeah, no worries, I'm sorry. But I'll be sure to send that in later. Once I finish Eve, I will start Corpse Party. I watched a really good video today that I'll also link in my Discord chat later about, talking about JRPG horror games. It's a really, really good video, and it just raves about a bunch of really good JRPG horror games. I'll have to link it. It's like an hour long, so it'll take time. But it's really fun. I'm gonna head off, but Lilith, let me know. We're gonna make that tier list. I love y'all. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Jen. Thank you, and will do. I definitely want to have you on stream soon, so I'll message you. But take care. Have a great day. Just saying, Seiko, best girls. Seiko, my beloved. Oh, poor Seiko. Oh, poor Seiko. Seiko deserved better. I looked mid-20s very quickly past my teens. Listen, we all look different. We all age at different speeds, but you know, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you're in my chat, that means you're hot and sexy. Just like Lilith 2.0, okay? So accept that about yourself. Ooh, Def Sheriff, I'm always looking for fun things to watch while working. No, this is a great watch because it talks about great games. It's funny, it's very entertaining. I forgot what the name of the YouTuber was, but I'll find the video and I'll send it because it's a really, really good time. And it makes me want to play even more JRPG horror games on stream. Next time I stream, we're definitely going to be playing more Midnight Brain because I'm addicted to that game. But yeah, so this is Lilith 2.0. I'm still feeling pretty chatty. And I don't want to get rid of her. I want to keep her on screen so bad. But yeah, but I'm planning a lot of things. So I'm also, right now what I'm working on is I'm creating like a mascot for Lilith, which I've talked a bit about. He's going to be a little cat boy ghost, and his name is Boo. But as these days have went by, and as I had been in my NyQuil delusions, I started to develop Boo a little more, and I was like, I think I want to make him more than just a mascot. So I've decided he's going to be Lilith's familiar. They're not going to have any sort of romantic connection. It's more just going to be like he's this little cat boy that Lilith needs to protect. Blelvin! Hello, hello, welcome! And thank you so much, thank you! Thank you, this is Lilith 2.0, I'm so excited! Yeah, for all people new, this is my new design. I'll be posting this on Twitter too later for people to see if they wanna save it to their phones. No stealing though. I'm putting a patent on this, so there's no thieving her. But you can right-click save if you want, just like an NFT. But yeah, so Boo is he's my familiar, and he's gonna have two forms. So one of the forms is going to be his mascot form, which I'll be making into like a PNG. For Lilith 2.0, I want to make him into a toggle, and he's just gonna be like a squishy little, like cartoonish looking ghost with like a little cat boy face, and he's always gonna look like he's crying because one of his character traits is that he's afraid of everything. Because I think that's really adorable in a man, especially a little submissive and breedable male wife. But yeah, so that's gonna be his mascot form, but he also has another form where he can transform into his catboy form. Like his big catboy form, and he's still gonna be a little short king, but he won't be as itty bitty as his mascot form. And he's still afraid of everything, but he's very, very supportive of Lilith. He's her maid. He wears a maid outfit, and he loves to cross-dress. And he's also really, really fucking good at the guitar. That's gonna be another feature about him. He's really good at the guitar. And I want him to be really good at the guitar because when I start to work on more covers, I wanna like make art of like Lilith singing and Boo playing the guitar. So it's kind of like they're a little bit of a duo. But yeah, so he's gonna be her familiar slash maid, and I want to include him in a lot of art. I want to make little PNGs of him, and I think it would be really cute because a lot of VTubers have mascots, but I love. I'm a writer. Like I went to school to write. And so I can't help but create these worlds in my head and expand my universes and create characters and different relationships between characters. And I wanted Boo to be so much more than just like a mascot. I volunteered to do Boo's voice lines. Oh yeah, I'll hold auditions. I'll hold auditions, so if anybody wants to try out for Boo. He has to have a very scared, timid little voice. That's a requirement, and he's very, very cute. But I don't have any images of him right now. I'm still kind of working on the concept, and I want to look for an artist to design him. But I want to like include him in streams. I want to figure out like cool things to do with him, and I don't know. I mean, and there are other VTubers who have something similar. It's sort of like, I guess, kind of similar to Mouse and Booby in a way. I mean, yeah, Booby is her butler. But yeah, so that's gonna be him. I'll definitely be giving you guys updates on Boo soon. And that's why in my Discord I wrote that I was doing research on anime catboys and maid outfits. Will he be your ward? Yeah, he's gonna be my familiar, my maid, my ward. I'm gonna pay him to rub my feet sometimes. He has to play video games with me. He's my guitar player. Boo is a lot of different things to Lilith, and he does all these things for her in exchange for her friendship and her protection. Although he thinks he's doing it in exchange for friendship, but Lilith loves Boo so much that he wouldn't need to do anything in exchange for her friendship. Yeah, they're gonna have a very, very cute relationship. I'll say that. Will he have a mimic outfit though? Ooh, I could give him a bunch of different outfits too. I mean, all of his outfits are gonna be like cross-dressed outfits But I could probably give him something besides the maid outfit. Maybe I'll give him like a little mimic treasure chest look. But he's gonna be a little cutie pie. A Robin to your Batman, so to speak. Exactly, he's gonna be like my Robin. He's gonna be like my Robin, except, he can't fight very well. And he's kind of afraid of his own shadow. So, yeah, there might be a little bit more holding me back than, helping me out. But it's okay. I think you'll have trouble getting Sea-Dog VA to voice Boo. Damn it! God damn it, I had to make him British, too! What? Do you seriously think that Sea-Dog VA doesn't have any time in his schedule left for little old me? He's not busy. He's not busy. He's not doing anything right now. He doesn't have a million things in the works. He's not planning another motherfucking cyclothon where he raises $300,000 for Iron Mouse and his charities because he's a really fucking good person. No, he's got time. He's not doing anything. He can voice Boo. But yeah, that's the big thing that I'm working on right now, besides Lilith 2.0. There's a lot of things, and I want to make like little animations too. Wait a minute, I'm British. Woo! Maybe I should actually hold auditions for Boo's voice lines. I know what some people do. What some people do is they take their mascot and they connect them to like a chat bot. Not like I think like what I mean in chatbot is in like a bot that's like connected to chat. And it says things out loud that like chat sends you when they sub or when they donate bits or something like that. Or there's some that are just completely AI and they'll shout random things at you in the middle of streams. So maybe I could do that. There's a lot of fun possibilities. And hola Shaka, hola, welcome. Welcome on in, hello. This is Lilith 2.0. I know I've said it a bunch of times, but I can't stop saying it. I can't stop looking at her. I know you guys are probably just sick of looking at her at this point, but I'm not. And I can't wait to give her little Boo. I think they're gonna be a really fun pair.
It not that hard to get robot voices to say things. Beep boop.
Case in point, beep boop. Beep beep boop boop indeed. Beep boop boop bop boop boop bop. And also thank you for the 100 biddies, Fluffy. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Is it gonna be 2D or 3D? This Lilith 2.0 is gonna be a 2D. She's definitely gonna be 2D. I think I do want to get a 3D model down the line, but I think that's something that's definitely gonna have to wait a little bit. That's definitely more of a long-term goal. But I do want a 3D model. But this one, Lilith 2.0, is gonna be a 2D model for sure. But don't worry, she'll be jiggly in all the right places. JoeCat had some program that did fun TTS for chats and models. Really? That's really cool. I know I've seen a few VTubers who have done like fun TTS for like different models and PNGs. Maybe down the line one day I can even make like a Boo model and we could use like a toggle for that. And then whenever I switch to him, I'll give him my boy voice. Although I guess now I'll have to make him British. If I'm committing to Boo being British, then... How could we be sick looking at those big ol' adorable ears? I know! Yeah, that's right, the boobs aren't the only thing that are big on her. Look at her fucking ears. Look how big and precious they are. Don't you just want to flop them? Don't you just want to flop those ears around? They look so fun to flop about. I just want to, like, shake them. I mean, I can shake my ears. Ah, this is so exciting. She's amazing. She's amazing! She's everything! I want to floof him too. Oh, I see we have a funny voice redeem. What's the voice, Fluffy? Give it to me. Lay it on me. Boy but British, practice time. Oh, okay, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. All right, let me set the timer. Let me set the timer real quick. We set the timer for 5 minutes whenever we do this redeem. 5 minutes of British boy voice. Okay, we're gonna practice. This is my boy voice. This is my British voice. This is my British boy voice. I can't do a British accent very well. I'm trying. I've done it a couple of times during audiobooks, but it's quite hard. It's quite hard. And I'm trying to make it high-pitched, because Boo must have a very high-pitched accent, and he always needs to sound like he's on the verge of crying. He always needs to sound like he's on the verge of crying because, oh, he's so scared. He's so scared. He's trying so hard to clean Lilith's tables and to replace her flowers because she forgets to water them. She always forgets to water her spider lilies, and he must replace them. But it's so hard because whenever he does, he finds a little spider. On the flowers. And he's like, Miss Lilith, there's a spider on the flower. I don't want to touch it. And then Miss Lilith goes over there and she's too scared too. Because she's also afraid of spiders, and now we're both scared. Me and Lilith, we're both scared. We're both so terrified. What do we do? Who do we call? Could somebody in chat help us? Say Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins? I'm so sorry to all the actual British people in chat. I cannot do British very well. When I tried learning British, what they taught me was technically British RP, which isn't really a real British accent, but it's what Americans try to do when they want to be a fancy posh character in a fantasy series. It's meant to be fantasy British, not real British. So that's why I probably sound so offensive right now. I've got to stick with the boy voice. And for some reason, whenever I do a boy voice, I immediately go to Ash Ketchum. Because that's the first that I think of, and I always need to make him sound like an anime boy. A little anime boy. Well, this isn't so bad. I always think I do a terrible job as a boy, but then people always tell me that I actually do quite a good job. Oh no, the spider is back, Miss Lilith. What are we going to do? Oh, I know what to do. I'll make him go away with my guitar playing skills. I'll be so loud that he'll have no choice but to leave. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Trans rights. Trans rights. We love our LGBT folk here. As a genuine British person, I give you a Bunny Colt B+. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll take the B because B stands for Boo. B stands for Boo. And Miss Lilith would be so proud of me. She would be so proud. I just need to learn how to do the scratchy Ash Ketchum voice without hurting my throat too much. I got to learn how to do it from my diaphragm rather than my throat, and that's quite hard. It's quite hard. It's something that can definitely be taught, but it's a lot harder to, like, put it into practice, you know? I'm not doing a very good job because I have to remember there's certain ways that I have to move my mouth when I do this. But all I want is for Miss Lilith to be proud of me. And I want her to protect me because it's a big scary world out there. There's so many scary things. Like people. And little bugs and people. I don't know if I like them, but I like Miss Lilith. But she's also a rabbit. She's not exactly a human. Not quite, I guess. Oh, I'm actually having fun with this one. It's a good time. My little British boy voice, I definitely need some practice. But I think it's quite cute. I need to stop thinking that just saying quite over and over again makes me British. It doesn't. Say fuck Brexit. You guys are making me say fuck Brexit. Fuck Brexit and fuck the Tories. Aluminium. 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 Aluminium, I know they say it like that. They don't say it like aluminum. Aluminium. Color. Color. The tall, dark man with curly hair. That's my example sentence. The tall, dark man with curly hair. Okay, timer's up. Timer's up. You guys can't make me say anything else in British now. You guys had fun with that one, didn't you? Aluminium. I know that's how the British people say it. I know they say aluminium, and in America we say aluminum. I don't know why. I don't know why we say it so differently. Damn right. Do you guys think Rin Penrose would be proud of me? I know she's the British VTuber. Damn, I wanted to hit you with the... Please, sir, may I have some more? Please, sir, may I have some more? More? Well, it's better than my my Beatles Liverpool accent. Oh, yes, John. John, we've got to go to America so we can perform for all the Americans. Oh, they're gonna go crazy when they meet us. Oh, I just dropped acid. Oh. Damn, I just woke up. Welcome, Jacob. Welcome. I did design reveal today. Jacob has seen this. I gave Jacob a little preview yesterday. Another voice. Normal British voice. All right. We're doing a normal British voice this time. What do we want to do? Do you want me to do normal British RP, or do you want me to do Liverpool? How offensive do you want me to get today towards the British? Normal RP or Liverpool? Damn, Ringo was just in here. Yeah. You want me to do the Scouser? Full on Scouser? We going full on Scouser up in here? Alright, if we're doing the Scouser. Now, I remember back when I was in college, I used to watch this old cartoon from the 60s. It was a Beatles cartoon. It was a cartoon that followed the Beatles and all their misadventures. And oh, it was such a bad show. It was such a bad show. Oh, that made me sound a little more Scottish than British. I'm losing my Liverpoolian accent. I'm no longer a Scouser. But yeah, I used to watch the Beatles cartoon and it was really, really bad. The voice acting was terrible. They weren't even voiced by the Beatles. All the plots were really ridiculous. There were so many weird ones. There was once an episode where Paul was being pursued by a vampire lady. And all the while they played, oh dear, what can I do? Baby's in black and I'm feeling blue. Tell me, oh, what do I do? Say Everton. Everton, and hello Pink Floyd. Hello, Everton. Yeah, so we got to perform on the rooftop, guys. We got to perform on the rooftop. I don't want to go on the rooftop. I don't like heights. Well, too bad, George. We're gonna go on the rooftop, and you're gonna perform some songs for our final concert before John and Yoko run off to go lay in bed for a week. In the name of peace. Everton play at Goodison Park. Everton play at Goodison Park. Everton play at Goodison. Everton play at Goodison Park. Everton play at Goodison Park. Everton play at Goodison Park. What does Everton mean? What does it mean? I don't know what Everton... Are you guys making me say things that are gonna get me in trouble? You got it? I got it! I'm having a British identity crisis right now. I'm switching between so many different accents. Their football team... Football! Football. football is soccer. Football is soccer in the UK, right? In America, it means something different. There's their football team. Everton's a name. Everton. Bridgerton. I don't even know what's happening to me right now. I'm going crazy. Crazy. Now what are you making me say? Never put a sock in the toaster. What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Never put a sock in the toaster. I don't know what any of these euphemisms mean. Is that supposed to be dirty? You guys take one look at Lilith's breasts and now you're all making me say dirty things. You telling me to calm down? Me? No Felding? The mighty Boosh. Crimpity, yeah. Crimpity, ask me how. Crimpity, you will pay. The mighty Boosh. I am so sorry, everybody. This stream got very strange very quickly. I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know which direction I'm going in. I don't even know what's happening. I'm tapping in. Turn off your mind, relax and float downstream. It is not dying. Oh, wait. I just realized my 5 minutes went out a while ago. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the fuck happened there. That got really random really quickly. I apologize. Y'all tell me to get British, and I just get weird with it. I love me and my bed. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the bunny cult. You've come to the right place. Because I love those things too. I love me and my bed. But thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry that you caught me in my my small breakdown there. My British breakdown. You telling me to calm down? Got good value out of that voice redeem. I knew it was a good idea adding that voice redeem. I knew it would be a good thing. I knew you guys would never use it for evil. You just acquired like 10 different British accents for future use. More like I just offended 5 different types of British people. I'm so sorry. I'll get better with my British accent. I have to if I'm gonna be making Boo British. I love your art, so pretty. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is my new design. And the artist is Kawaii Tia. Yeah, but didn't she do such a wonderful job? Isn't this so beautiful? This is going to be my 2.0 design. So right now, I'm saving up for a new model. I want to get a full body model, and when I do, this is what she's going to look like. So it's very exciting, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I think it's super pretty too. I've been staring at her all day. The past 2 days, actually. A good use of points. It's the best way for you guys to spend your points. You see, when you come to my stream, you don't even need to spend money. All you need to do is just gather up 5,000 points, make me do a funny voice, and it's just a fucking good time for all. It's a good time. You get a voice actor who's practicing her voices and is still really bad at accents, and you make her do accents. You're ready to play Churchill. I am ready to play the Prime Minister. I am ready to be the next Doctor Who. I'm ready to be on the reboot of Downton Abbey. I'm ready to be in Pride and Prejudice. I'm ready to be in every British historical drama ever. I'm ready to be British, man. I can do it. I'm not offended. It was good entertainment. It's like when Brits do American accents, we either go Texan or New York. That's true. Actually, what I found is whenever Brits try to do American accents, for me, I find they always go Californian. Texan in New York is very common, but there's a lot of times where when a British person will do an American accent to me, they'll be like, dude, what's up? Let's go surfing. So I've heard a lot of Californian accents from British people. Or I guess like just like beachy vibes in general. But yeah, no, like Brits, when they do American, they'll either go Texan, New York, or Californian. And when Americans go British, they'll do a really bad British RP accent of what they think is like a posh British person. But it's like, that's not actually how British people talk. or they haven't talked that way for like centuries. And hey! No throwing eggs at me today! It's my special day! I found that whatever British accent I try to do, they're hard to maintain without drifting into something completely different. Their accents are really fucking hard, guys. I've tried so many times. I remember for me, the hardest accent that I had to do was a Scottish accent. Like once, there was one time for an audiobook, I had to put on a Scottish accent for a character, and no matter how much I listened and practiced, I was like, this is so fucking hard. And I just sound crazy. I just sound like an angry lumberjack whenever I try to do a Scotsman. It's like every accent from the UK is a little bit different. Like Irish sounds different from British, and Scottish sounds different from Irish, and even Welsh. Even Welsh accents sound a little bit different from an accent from the UK, I found. Like, even when I hear Connor speak, I'm like, I can tell from certain words that he's Welsh. Which accents are off limits? I mean, I don't want to get carried away with the accents today, and I don't know. I mean, I always feel like there's a very fine line with accents where it's just like, no matter what you're doing, you really want to make sure you're like being respectful. So, yeah. I'd say just with any accent in general, just like, you know, be careful and never make it like sound like too offensive. You could be Ollie Sykes or one of the 1D boys, or Patty Pimblett. Oh, one of the... I will admit, back in high school, I did have a big 1D phase. But it was because all my friends liked them too, so I don't know, I couldn't resist. And I like to think that I was above it back then, because I was like, no, I like My Chemical Romance and hardcore bands. But I don't know, there was something about them. There was something about them when they first came out that I was just like, alright, they're cute, god damn it. I want to hear a British person do a Youper accent. What's a Youper accent? Is that like a specific American accent? Is that like somewhere in the Midwest? What's a Youper? I'll never forget when I was watching Preacher and got shook when all three main cast members were two Brits and an Irish guy. That was how I felt when I found out that Hugh Laurie was British. Because I had watched him on House for so long that I thought he was American, and then when I heard him talk, I was like, huh? I also felt the same way when I found out Margot Robbie was Australian. Because she plays an American in like every single fucking movie she's in, that when you hear her Australian accent, you're like, what? She's an Aussie? Oh yeah, guys, I finally saw Barbie. I finally saw the Barbie movie. It was really, really cute. I liked it a lot. I watched it with my mom, and I really enjoyed it. I don't think it should have gotten nominated for Best Picture, personally. But I still really liked it, though. I thought it was great. It was fun, and I loved the production design. I wanted all of the Barbie dream houses that they showed. I was like, I want them all. I want to put my anime figures in them. I want it. Hello, cute new avatar. I mean, skin. Hello, Dean Metchin. Hello, welcome. Good to see you, and thank you. Yes, this is my new cute skin. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it precious? Don't you wanna touch this skin? It's human skin. The dress is made from human skin. Youper is the upper Michigan accent. Sounds similar to the stereotypical Minnesotan accent. Oh, the Midwest accent, yeah. One of my favorite drag queens, Trixie Mattel, is from Wisconsin. And she often likes to pull out her Midwest accent. Whenever she gets like really excited about something, you can always hear the Midwest come out. She won $1 million. Margot's what? Yeah, Margot's an Aussie. She's an Aussie. She's Australian. I know. I thought that was crazy when I found that out. It's very fascinating. It was pretty funny before we were about to watch the Barbie movie. My mom was scrolling through the streaming service where they were hosting it, and she was like, "Ooh, do you want to watch Bluey?" And I looked at her and I was like, "Bluey!" And then she was like, "What is Bluey?" And I'm like, "It's basically Australian Blue's Clues." But yeah, that's Australian. I wonder if Margot Robbie's ever been in an episode of Bluey. That would be her biggest role yet, I think. Man, you gotta go watch Hugh Laurie and Black Ladder. He's so funny in it. I loved that skit that you sent for the Try Not to Laugh stream, Jacob, the one with Hugh Laurie in it. That one was really funny. I had never thought of him as a comedic actor before I saw that skit, because I always just associate him with Dr. House. I agree, best film was a bit much, but I think it deserves its song nominations, production design, and such. Ryan Gosling as well. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Production designs and the songs, definitely, easily. And Ryan Gosling was wonderful too. He certainly stole the show as Ken. But Best Picture, I think that should go to The Holdovers, personally. I really loved The Holdovers, but yeah, I mean, I don't think it'll win Best Picture, and I feel like Best Picture always goes to like a big like grand picture. I think it's either gonna go to Oppenheimer or Killers of the Flower Moon this year. Those are my picks for Best Picture. I haven't seen either of those, but that's just what I think is gonna win. But I would be very happy if The Holdovers won, because that was a wonderful, wonderful film that I highly recommend you all watch. I'm leveling up in a few days. Ooh, leveling up? What do you mean by that? Leveling up in a video game, or leveling up your life skill tree? Your real life skill tree. Bluey is goated. I've only seen Bluey in Instagram reel clips. I've never seen a full episode of Bluey, but every clip that I've seen of it looks really fucking adorable. It looks really wholesome and fun, and I'm glad that kids have like a show like Bluey that they can watch nowadays. Man, I wrote an essay about this last semester. It keeps freaking me out. What'd you write an essay on? But hey, now it's over, so you don't have to freak out about it anymore. The essay is submitted. Hugh Laurie being the dad in Stuart Little threw me off. I forgot that he was the dad in Stuart Little. You're right. He was very wholesome in that. Hugh Laurie's a very versatile actor. Wow, I gotta say. I'm waiting for the Annie nominations. Are those like the Razzies? Also, for the last hour, I'm sorry, I will put away Lilith 2.0 for now. I think for the last hour, I'm just gonna pop on some Suika and we can keep talking. How does that sound, guys? I'll pop on some Suika and some lo-fi, and we can just chat for the rest of stream. Yep, I think I'm gonna do that. Give me a minute to boot this up. But yes, thank you guys so much for supporting Lilith 2.0. It means the absolute world to me. Let's keep working hard towards getting that model. I hope you guys will continue to watch and support. And yeah, I just can't thank you enough for everything. There we go. Okay. Suika. Oh. Be good if my Joy-Cons were on. Okay. Give me a second to get some music in here. See ya, Tech003. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Bunny Cult. Welcome. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Oh, hang on. Let me turn down the volume for Suika before I put the music on. Not that the Suika music isn't absolutely wonderful. Nothing against it. I just want my music. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Change the category real quick. No, not great. Sorry guys, I spent so much time yapping today that I completely forgot to play a game. Forgive me, but hey, you guys know I do that sometimes. Hi cats. There's a cat in here. It's past midnight here, so now it's my birthday. Happy birthday, Craig's Critique! Oh my goodness, happy birthday! Woo! I hope you get a delicious cake this year. I hope you get everything you want this year. I hope that you get your very own Catboy made this year, your very own British Catboy made. I hope it's the best birthday ever. Happy birthday! Yay! Everybody send all the cheering emotes. All the cheering emotes, all the love. Man, I should have taken part in that Suika competition that happened the other day. I kind of regret that I didn't say I wanted to be a part of that. I mean, I didn't think I would get picked anyway, because I'm still a very small VTuber. But I was like, damn, there's a prize, there's a cash prize. Catboy maids all around. Everybody gets a Catboy made today for your birthday. In my bunny cult, everybody gets their very own Catboy made. With whatever kind of personality you want. You want him sweet, you get him sweet. You want him sassy, you get him sassy. You want him terrible at his maid duties? Oh boy, we got that too. Come on down to Lilith's Catboy Maid Emporium. Get yourself your very own Catboy made today. You get a discount on your birthday. 50% off. And if you apply for a membership program, you get a free collar for your Catboy that says whatever you want on it. And you can get it in whatever color you want, too. So come on down to Lilith's Catboy Emporium today. The only thing better than our prices are our Catboys. Let's go, complimentary Catboy. 2 a.m. where I am live and the stream is making me feel like I'm getting lobotomized? Good, then I've done my job. Thank you very much, it's very appreciated. Oh, my pleasure. We love supporting all the Bunny Cult members here and making sure everybody gets love on their birthday. Everybody deserves to get love and support on their birthday. For my upcoming birthday, I would like to get a complimentary item. We got all sorts of complimentary items. We got free tote bags. We got spray bottles for when your Catboys are acting a little naughty. We're even working on a line of enamel pins. Only serving purrs, never gurs. Unless that's what you want. Unless you're into that. We serve you all the purrs with none the gurs. Unless you lack the gurs. I would make such a great salesman. Oh man, what if we did a Razzie watch party? Oh yeah, that reminds me. For all of the subs in my Discord server, me and the mods were talking about having little casual watch parties. Dr. Karate had one last night, and we're thinking of maybe having one tomorrow as well. But we're planning like little casual watch parties for any subs in there who want to join us. We'll let you know when those events are up. And we're just gonna be looking for like a different anime to watch. We need to figure out a couple little tech-related things, and you know, figuring out how to stream certain content. But once it's all figured out, we'll keep you all updated. And it'll be a good time. They'll be super cozy. Don't feel any pressure. I unfortunately wasn't able to join the first one because I actually had a different watch party planned with a friend. We were watching The Fall of the House of Usher, which you guys should all watch if you like horror, because episode 2 fucked me up. Good God. I won't say what happens. But if you like horror, and you like Edgar Allan Poe stories, watch The Fall of the House of Usher. And if you like Mike Flanagan as well. Annie's are animation rewards. And, oh, that makes sense. Oh, god damn it. I wasn't paying very close attention when I was playing this game, so... That's probably why I did so bad. Annie's are animation rewards, and the essay was about how in the US we don't value art enough, so Hollywood movie stars star more and more actors that wind up being from Australia, UK, Canada, and stuff. Oh, that's fascinating. And true. We don't value art and animation enough over here. Put me down for 2 pins, please. Yeah, you can get, your pin can have your very own special personal cat boy on it. And you can get him to do whatever you want on for his pose on the pin. Am I going to have to bat the cat boy on the nose with the newspaper? Yes, you get a free complimentary newspaper and spray bottle as well for when they decide they want to misbehave. Because although it is great and lovely having your very own personal cat boy, you still need to show them who's boss in the house. You have to prove you're the alpha over the cat boy. Because you don't want them walking all over you. With great cat boys comes great responsibility. What if we kissed at the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey screening? Are any of you guys gonna see that? I'm like, that looks like such a meme. What if we kissed at the Five Nights at Freddy's movie premiere? But only during the scenes with Matthew Lillard. Not the scenes with Josh Hutcherson. Because whenever I see Josh Hutcherson, I think of that fucking meme. The beat dee 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 dee, beat dee 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 dee. So hypothetically, if I was less than 1k points away from the shot of pain, when would be a good time to redeem it? Never? Why would you do that? You don't want to do that, Redeem. You want to spare me. No, you don't want to do that. There's never a good time. In fact, you may as well just forget that redeem even exists. Right? I mean, it's so silly. It's so frivolous. I don't know whose idea it was to make that. Only if we can kiss at the Mickey Mouse trap premiere. Only if we can kiss at Mickey Mouse on Ice. If he starts things, I'll just start a vacuum. All right, so you guys did your research before you decided to adopt your very own cat boy. That's good to know. You guys know all the tricks, so they won't take over the house. Because one thing I will warn you about the cat boys, some of them got some big old egos. And when you give them one too many treats, they get all high and mighty. And they start playing tricks on you. They think they can pull a fast one on you. Those conniving little cat boys. Nah, you gotta show them who's boss. Matthew Lillard would approve. I've been editing a lot of Scream clips lately. Are you editing clips of people making out to scenes with Matthew Lillard in it? Matthew Lillard was kind of cute in Scream. He had sort of like a punk Shaggy look going on. Although, when I look at Matthew Lillard, I see Shaggy. I just see Shaggy. I can only see Matthew Lillard as Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo movie. See? I'm not the only one. Like, he is Shaggy. And in most of the Scooby-Doo cartoons, he voices Shaggy. He is Shaggy. I was thinking another part of Lilith's lore is that when she gets really angry or really emotional, her eyes start glowing bright red. But then a minute later, I just thought of Ultra Instinct Shaggy, and I was like, I don't know about that actually. Even though I've seen him in a lot of other things. Yeah, no, I've seen him in other things too, but I still just associate him as Shaggy. It's like how you think of, I don't know, you think of Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter, you think of fucking Elijah Wood as Frodo, like, you think of Matthew Lillard as Shaggy. What doesn't kill you? Oh no, that's not a watermelon. That's just a regular melon. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, so this will make you super strong. I've been getting a lot stronger fighting off my cat boys. Although Boo's not much of a fighter. I don't often need the spray bottle for Boo. He's afraid when I start running the sink a little too loud. Mickey Mouse Trap is an upcoming horror movie about the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse. We can't keep getting away with it, guys. We really can't keep getting away with every... This is the fucking Slender effect, man. It started to affect real-life properties. Because first we have the games. Like, you know, like Poppy's Playtime. Where it's like, oh, this is a children's area, but ooh, everything's scary and haunted. And now that things are starting to become public domain, they're doing that to real-life properties. First it was Winnie the Pooh, and now it's fucking Mickey Mouse. Actually, I wouldn't even call this the Slender effect. This is the creepypasta effect. We're turning real properties into creepypastas. I mean, we've been doing that since the dawn of time, because all of the first creepypastas that I read were Pokemon creepypastas. Maybe it's like a generational thing, because the people making these movies are people that grew up reading creepypastas. Matthew Lillard kind of had it going on, The Descendants, the Alexander Payne film. I haven't seen that. I didn't even know Matthew Lillard was in it. I'll have to see him in a more dramatic role, because I've only ever seen him in, like, comedic things. Silly stuff. He's kind of a goofy dude. When I see Matthew Lillard, I think of Stu from Scream, 1996. Yeah, no, Jacob said earlier he was editing Scream clips with Matthew Lillard. But he was kind of goofy in that, too. He was very cartoonish. I love people that look and act like cartoon characters. I don't know, sometimes you'll see a person, and it's not even like what they're wearing. It's just like, I don't know, it's their face or their physique, and I'm just like, that's a cartoon character. And that's not even in a bad way. It's a compliment. And I'm like genuinely serious about that. I kind of look like a cartoon character. I mean, it's mostly because of how I dress and my makeup, but... Bum, bum, bum. Actually, no, even when I was a little kid, I've had people tell me I look like a cartoon character. Bum, 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 bum. Cat boys, I love cat boys. I'm going crazy, I am thinking of Yowie. I love cat boys. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Ruff, 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 ruff. Squeak, 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 squeak. Cheep, 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 cheep. Did you guys like my freestyle? Just make a good creepypasta and inject some public domain from Disney and you make the money. That's how you make the big bucks. That's how you make the money. Because you know people are gonna go to the theaters and see that, just at least for the joke. I don't know if I'll be included in that. I might wait till streaming. I'll just keep watching my sad, dramatic gay movies in the theater. When I saw All of Us Strangers last week, I was like, wow, real life Yowie. 3D Yowie. Starring Andrew Scott? Yes, please. I don't know what's happening to me. Am I becoming a BL person? I wasn't even influenced by Crystal. Lilith, you literally are a cartoon character. Yeah, I am. That may be so, but I'm also illiterate. Disney hadn't been so terrible with manipulating copyright laws, then people wouldn't feel so cathartic about making horrifying parodies of their stuff. Yeah, that's another reason why people are doing this too, because they're like, fuck you guys and your copyright laws. Here's Mickey fucking chopping people to death. Real ones know that the best interpretation of Mickey is in Kingdom Hearts. It's the big eyes. Yeah, it is the big eyes. It's the big eyes. It's the fact that I'm, like, abnormally short. It's the fact that I have long-ass red hair. And blunt bangs. Like, it's my own damn fault. But yeah, I do have pretty big eyes. In real life. Which is why it's hard to make my model look tired, because when my webcam picks up my eyes, it's like, oh, okay, you want them all the way open. Pepper, what was that? What'd you knock over? Not my nasal spray. Oh, I have a story for you guys. You want to hear something creepy? I think I'm being haunted, like for real. So last night I was watching The Fall of the House of Usher through like a Netflix watch party with my friend. And I had Pepper locked up in my room with me because he was being kind of naughty and he needed to calm down. So I had the door closed in my room, and we were watching the show, and it was like a particularly disturbing episode that just happened. And the plot of the show is about this rich family that's like kind of cursed, and there's 7 children, I think, in the Usher family, and they all die like within short succession of each other in these like horrifying ways. all based off of Edgar Allan Poe tales. And it like kind of makes you paranoid while you watch it a little bit. And so we were in the middle of the episode, and then I see Pepper like walking by, and then I look on the floor. And on my carpet, there is one singular large drop of blood. One. And I was like, what the fuck? And of course my mind immediately just goes to like, Pepper, oh my god, is he okay? And so he jumps up on the bed all normal. I'm looking all around him. I'm looking at him. I'm looking at every inch and corner. I'm feeling around him, and he's completely dry. He's not bleeding anywhere. He doesn't seem in pain. He's completely fine. None of it's coming from his butt or anything. And I was like, what? And then I look at myself, and I'm not bleeding anywhere. Maybe the only thing I can think of is that I sometimes get nosebleeds when the weather starts to get really dry, so maybe I sneezed and like a glob of like blood booger went on the ground. But it was like a big drop of blood, but it was also weird because it was one singular drop. There was no blood anywhere else in my room. I looked all around, I couldn't find anywhere else. So I'm like, and I touched it too. I touched the stain, it was wet and fresh, and it was definitely blood. And I was like, how did this get here? So I think I might be being haunted, guys. I might be next after all the Usher kids. What do you think? Does anybody here have an explanation for that? Ah, the fabled Lilith blood booger fetched the high price. Yeah, guys, it was just my boogies. I don't know, that's the only thing I can think of. But I also looked at my roommate's cat, too. I thought maybe they got into a fight or something, and one of them maybe hit the other a little too hard, but the other cat was also completely dry, no blood anywhere, so I can't fucking explain. It kind of creeped me out a little bit, like, it genuinely creeped me out. It was like a bright scarlet spot. And I do not know what the fuck it was. That TV show is cursed. Cursed, I tell you. Very cursed. I'm on episode 4, so no spoilers, but boy was episode 2 fucked up. But yeah, if anybody has any explanations for how I got a random droplet of blood on my carpet, please let me know, because I'm a little paranoid. Yowie wowie. Going crazy implies you weren't already there. I feel even crazier after finding that droplet of blood. And yeah, no, I've been well aware for a long time that I've been going crazy. I'm past the point of going crazy. I am crazy. Nothing like singing I'm thinking of Yowie. I don't know what it is, man. I've been enjoying Yowie lately. Like, I was on Twitter earlier, and somebody just shared a clip from some, I don't know if it was an anime or a Yowie or what. It was just two dudes making out in an alley, and I was like, what is this, and why do I actually kind of want to watch it? It's because I've been consuming too many catboys and male wives lately. I think that's why. He saw the other cat for a moment and thought, man, that cat is cute. And then Pepper had a nosebleed. Yeah, what if Pepper had a nosebleed? I checked his litter box, too, to see if there was any blood in there, and there wasn't. So I don't think it was from the cats. And I'm pretty sure if Pepper was bleeding, he would let me know something was wrong. Because it was like a large drop. Like, you would have to get like a gash or something to create a drop like that. The only reasonable explanation is that the interdimensional sword fighters were dueling, and the first blood was drawn in your apartment. Interdimensional sword fighters? They must be invisible. I would not be opposed to an interdimensional sword fight happening in my room. I'd watch it. I'd pay for the front row seat. I'd ask how I can join them. I want to be in an interdimensional sword fight. I don't want any more blood to be drawn on my carpet, but I'll watch the international sword fight. Interdimensional sword fight. Would Boo look over at his reflection in the mirror and say, "Oh no, a ghost"? Cannot confirm nor deny if Boo has already done that before. I was writing a story where, well, the first time Lilith meets Boo, she meets him in his mascot form. In his mascot form, he can't really talk. He can only just, like, I don't know, kind of make, like, cute little ghost cat noises. But in his, like, full form, he can speak. And when Lilith first discovers him in her treehouse, because she lives in a treehouse, she first discovers him in her treehouse in his catboy form. And he's, like, you know, dusting her shelves and things and being cute. And she's like, "What? Who are you?" And then he's like, "Lilith," and he gives her a big hug. And she realizes it's Boo. And she's like, "You're nothing like the Boo that I've come to know." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm much braver." And then he looks behind him and sees a shadow and he screams and hides behind Lilith. And Lilith is like, "Okay, he's not that much different." But yeah, Boo would definitely be afraid of his own reflection in the mirror. He'd be like, "What's that? It's come to kill me!" It wasn't blood, it was tomato soup. Yeah, I was talking with my friend in our call, and I was like, if this isn't blood, maybe it's like a stain from the sun-dried tomato that was in my sandwich. And then my friend was like, "That's not a sun-dried tomato stain." It's just the ketchup. There was the ketchup that I was putting on my it was the ketchup that I was putting on my egg sandwich. It dripped out because I put too much ketchup on. Ooh, thank you for the soap. This is my tomato soup. Oh crap, I spilled on the floor and now there's more stains. I haven't seen The Fall of Usher, so I can't spoil it. Oh, okay. It's definitely a cursed show, but it's really good. Very spooky. Maybe Pepper was, menstruating. Can male cats bleed from that area? I mean, Pepper's always in a mood, so maybe. Not too far off. I'll see myself out. He was cat-struating. But yeah, Boo's afraid of a lot of things, but for some reason he's also just really fucking good at the guitar. I don't know, I'm one of those people where if I find a song that I really like, sometimes I'll imagine myself performing it in front of like a big stage or a big audience. And now I often imagine myself performing as Lilith. And I'm like, well, obviously she would have, her entire band would be a bunch of cute cat boys in maid outfits. But my focus kept like turning to like one specific maid in general with like messy black hair, and he was cute and mischievous looking. And then I was like, maybe that's Boo. That's gotta be Boo. And then I'm like, you know, I'll just make him a familiar then. But it's funny, when I looked up like the whole idea of familiars earlier, they were like, you know, the purpose of a familiar is to kind of be the guard and protector of the person. And I'm just like, well, it's a little bit of the opposite in our case, but that's okay. He's the world's worst familiar, but boy is he a damn good maid and guitar player. And also Lilith's kind of a punk. I could definitely see her being a punk singer. I mean, Iron Mouse has like a rock and roll punk form. I really liked that form of hers. That's one of my favorites. The Twin Tails design, where she has, like the pigtails and the rocker outfit and the guitar. I thought that design was fucking sick. As the kids say, it fucks hard. You know it sucks that Mike Flanagan's show hasn't been released on physical like his movie Hush that was only on Netflix. There's removed from there. There's no way to watch it. It's really hard to watch any kind of physical media nowadays, or to even get physical media in that matter. I'm so happy you guys liked Lilith 2.0. I've been waiting so long to show that to you guys. Months. And the second I got it, I was just like, well, it's time. Gotta show it off on stream. We're gonna do it. We're doing this. I am not waiting anymore. The people deserve to see. And I'm happy she got such a positive reception, so thank you, everyone. I'm so excited about Lilith 2.0. It's honestly all I think about nowadays. It's given me so much drive and creative energy. And I probably shouldn't obsess over it too much, but I don't know, I want to. I want to be excited about it. I want to be excited about something that's mine. Mouse literally has a model for every occasion. She does! She has models for casual time, she has models for fancy time, she has a rock star model. Angel, devil. One for every season. I still can't get over Lily's new model. Oh yeah, did you guys go to Kai's debut? Did you guys see Kai's 3D model? He looks so good! I was watching Kai's debut over the weekend and oh my god. It was incredible. The tracking is so fucking good. It really picks everything up. And the hair looks great, so I was so proud of Kai. I know that he's been working really hard towards that. So yeah, next time you guys see me get my ass kicked on a Malachi Lazuli Mario Kart stream, you'll see him with his sick-ass 3D model. So everybody go give him some support. It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. It was well worth the wait. And you know what? Waiting for art is good. Because that just means that you know it's gonna come out really good. It's always wild whenever I do like a more expensive commission and then I look at it and I'm like, oh, this was why it cost so much money. Look at all that detail. So yeah, respect your artists, everybody. They work very hard and they do a wonderful job. I definitely have a few model artists that I've been looking at. Ones that I think I can afford if I work hard enough. So I've been super excited about that. Big things this year, guys. Big things this year. At least a couple big things. I know I won't be able to hit every single goal that I have this year, but I'm hoping we can at least hit a few, and the top priority is definitely 2.0 model. Lilith 2.0 amazing, design-wise, but at the end of the day, we will love Lilith no matter which version because the streamer is the bestest. Thank you! Thank you. I'm glad you guys will support no matter how I look. And Lilith will probably have even more forms too. But no matter how I look, the personality will always be the same. I'm always gonna be your same Lilith. Delusional. Fun-loving. And not taking anything too seriously. Iris said that Hololive has restrictions on how frequently they can get new models, otherwise they would spend half their income on new models. They're very expensive. They're very expensive. That's why I keep saying it's gonna take some time. But there are a lot of artists, like there's a lot of different price ranges for artists. And I've definitely found some that are more in mine. And I feel confident that I can get there. But yeah, they're quite expensive. I don't even want to know how much Mousy spends in a year on her models. But hey, tax write-off, right? Hehe. saw Kai 2.0 and so happy for him. Me too. He looked so happy during his stream. You could feel his excitement, and you could see it on his face too. Because the facial tracking picks up his expressions really well. It was really funny when he was dancing. But yeah, it's always really cool when you see like your VTuber peers too get like a new model or something exciting and new. I don't have too many VTuber friends right now, but the ones that I do have, I'm very grateful for, and I'm always very excited watching them in their journeys. But I'm confident I'll be able to make more VTuber friends. I wrote down a couple of VTubers that I have long-term goals to one day ask to collab with. Although I'm sad because one that I really love, Grimmy, who I really wanted to collab with, is graduating soon. But I'm confident she's gonna do well wherever she goes, so I'm happy that she's gonna continue on, living her life. But I'll miss her. But yeah, there's a few. Definitely in the top of my list is I want to collab with Nick Nocturne one day. And no, not because I'm a simp, but because I feel like our content and the things that we enjoy are similar, and we could do something cool and horror related together. But first I must get Nick Senpai to notice me. The sparkling hair is awesome. I loved the sparkling hair too. That was such a cool touch. Whoever did his 3D model did a fucking killer job on it. The hair and the outfit look great. I noticed while he was dancing, there was like no clipping in the model at all, which is very rare to see in a 3D model. And I understand, like, you know, the limitations and the technology and everything. But this was, it was very, very nice. I'm sure he worked really hard for that. Why does this track seem very familiar? This is, what's this from? Is this from Twilight Princess? I think this is from... No, this is from Ocarina of Time. This is a lo-fi Ocarina of Time remix. I knew this was from a Zelda game, but I got my Zelda game wrong. Although I feel like there is a version of this song in Twilight Princess. Should I get Tears of the Kingdom, guys? I know that that Tears of the Kingdom isn't like the big hot game anymore, but it looks cozy. But I'm saving up for Persona 3. Guys, I have Persona 3 FOMO so bad. Everybody's playing it and I'm like, it's $70. I don't have that right now. I'm trying to save up for a fucking model. I can't spend $70. I'll get it eventually though. I'll save for that too. But yeah, my entire timeline on Twitter right now is all Persona 3. It's all Persona 3, and I'm like, fuck you guys. I want to play. I want to go to Tartarus. I want to look at Shinjiro. I want to meet the NPC who wants Mitsuru to step on her because she's a queen. It's all part of the grand plan to make Nick Nocturne's Lilith Catboy maid. I never said that! God, imagine Nick as my Catboy maid. Imagine if we ever do collab, that's the first thing I ask him. I'm like, hi, it's very nice to meet you. I've been a big fan for a very long time. Would you be interested in being my maid? If Nick became my Catboy maid, Boo would get very jealous. I don't know, I don't want to start any infighting. Although, he would look very cute in a maid outfit. But yeah, I want to do like some kind of horror-related collab with him. I'd love to like join him on one of his deep dives. He's very intelligent. And his voice is so soothing. Tears of the Kingdom's really fun. It looks fun. All of my friends that have played it have told me it's a wonderful game. And it would kind of just be fun to, like, casually play on stream, I think. Because when I played Breath of the Wild, I played it so casually. Like, I spent most of my time not even doing the main story. I spent most of my time just running through the fields and cooking. Let her cook. But I could do that with Tears of the Kingdom too. And I know that there's like a building Minecraft aspect to it. So I'm like, I could spend so much time building. I could make my very own Catboy made cafe in Tears of the Kingdom if I wanted to. I'm sure you guys would watch that. Tears of the Kingdom is good, but I would hold off over P3R since you like P3R so much. I know, that's the thing. I really do want to prioritize Persona 3 because, like, I'm not kidding that, like, this is one of my favorite games. Like, ever. If not my favorite game. Like, I fucking love Persona 3. And I'm just... I'm trying to avoid it, but I can't avoid it. Everybody's playing it. Everybody's playing. And I'm so excited for all of my friends who have never played it before, but who have played Persona 5 to play it. Because I'm like, you guys finally get to experience the objectively best Persona game. But I'll have to warn them, like, not to expect Persona 5 when they play Persona 3. It's pretty different. At least story-wise. Different mood, too. But I'm excited to see what all the menus look like. Because the menus in Persona 5 were fucking clean. P3R does look good, too. Blauvin, you should play it. You should seriously play it. It's a life-changing game. It's a long game, but it's life-changing. Like, I cried playing that game before. I'm not ashamed to admit. It's very emotional and personal. You didn't say it, but you thought it really loudly. Listen, we're all allowed to healthily simp a little. But God, with the amount of simping that I do on this stream, I'm just like, yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna look too weird. I'm so silly. So wacky and silly. I'm waiting to get Persona 3 so I can get through the rest of my backlog, but I've never played it fully. You should. You guys gotta give the game a chance. You gotta play the full game. You gotta make it to the end. There are so many goddamn twists and turns. So many great characters. So many interesting, unique relationships. And also, looking at what everybody's saying on Twitter just reminded so many things about the game to me. Like, I remembered how many of the fucking social links that are outside of your team are a bunch of little freaks and weirdos. Like, a lot of the people that you develop social links with are, like, not likable people in Persona 3. But I kind of love that about the game. Because, like, I don't know, it's kind of true to life. Like, no matter what, you're gonna meet people and develop relationships with people that you end up not really vibing with. And you're gonna meet a lot of freaks and weirdos in your life. And sometimes you'll end up really jiving with them, and sometimes you won't. But I think that's the beauty of Persona 3. And that it's not just all, like, cute uwu girls. Although cute uwu girls are nice too. But I want to meet the freaks. I want to meet the weirdos. I love them. I can't get enough. I recently put over 200 hours into Stardew Valley. I think only The Witcher 3 and Breath of the Wild came close to hours spent in that gameplay time. Sheesh! I can't remember the last time I put that many hours into a game. I did put a lot of hours into Persona 5 when I played that. But Persona games, you just put a lot of hours into just by completing the story because they're long-ass games. But yeah, I don't know. I think maybe the most hours I ever put into a game was Pokemon Emerald when I was a child. I think I had easily logged over 600 hours into Pokemon Emerald. Played it a whole lot. I got a lot of Pokemon to level 100. Alright, y'all, we're gonna play one more game and then I'll probably end off for today. One more game. One more chance to get 3,000. I didn't play the alternate version with the female main character. Is that in P3R? No! That's the one detractor for Persona 3 Reloaded is no FemC. I'm sure a lot of you guys know my feelings about that. No, you can't play as the girl in Persona 3 Reloaded. If you want that experience, play the best version, Persona 3 Portable. If you want to romance best boy Shinjiro, you play Persona 3 Portable. But yeah, no FemC, unfortunately. Eventually people will start modding the game and you can do it. But for now, you only get to play as the emo boy. You want to meet the weirdos? Okay, hi, I'm Fluffy. I love the freaks and the weirdos. I'm a freaking weirdo. Sometimes you just gotta make friends with some freaks. Freaks are great. It'd be pretty boring if you were friends with only people who weren't freaks. There's no spice. You gotta surround yourself with the freaks. With the little freaks. I finally beat Persona 5 Royal after 200 hours! 200 hours! That's a lot of hours. I don't even think I put 100 into Persona 5 Vanilla. I think I put maybe like 75 into that, but 200. Well, I mean, I know that that's because there's a lot of extra content. Maybe I put that much in Persona 4 Golden. I don't know. I definitely put a lot into Golden. Although I probably put the most hours into Persona 3 because I played it through twice. I played that game twice in a row. Immediately after I finished with the boy, I played it again. I started the game again a day later as the girl. And I don't know how I never got bored. It honestly did feel like a new experience though. That's probably why. So yeah, I probably put the most hours into 3 then, because I played that game twice in a row. I tend to leave games idling while I work, so hours played are always super inflated. According to Steam, I have 1,000 hours in The Binding of Isaac, which is not accurate. I probably have 1,000 hours into The Binding of Isaac. I used to have a bad addiction to The Binding of Isaac. I think I put a lot of hours into that game. Maybe not quite 200 or 1,000, but probably well over like 300 hours into that game. That was a dark time. I'm gonna try to never get addicted to The Binding of Isaac again. That was the only time I ever got addicted to like a dungeon crawler. I don't often get addicted to dungeon crawlers unless they have like RPG elements like Persona. Have a good night, Lilith. I'll see you later. Oh, have a good night, Rodias. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Peace out. I don't know what it was, but I could never get into P4. P4 used to be my favorite, but I don't know. Not everything has aged well in that game. It's also very... Persona 4 is easily the silliest and goofiest of the Personas. It definitely takes itself the least seriously. And so I can see that kind of being a detractor for some people. Because it's like, yeah, there's, I guess, kind of a serious story to it. But the cast is really goofy. The game is a lot of fucking hijinks. So, I guess I can see. And some of the characters in Persona 4 can be a little grating. I get it. It still does hold a special place in my heart, but I like 3 more. I'm watching a little freak stream right now. Damn right you are. I take that title proudly. You guys are watching your favorite little freak stream right now. And when I'm 2.0, I'm only gonna get even freakier. I am a little goblin girl. Won't you take a look at my wares? I also played it twice in a row and then immediately played FES. It's so fucking good. You gotta. I think I own FES, but I never played it. Because somebody gave me their old PS3 years and years ago, but I never really ended up using it or anything or hooking it up, so I never played FES. But maybe I should. But I want Reload so bad. The extra story in P5R is phenomenal. I've heard that. I remember back when Kurt played Royal, he said that the extra story was amazing and was always raving about that. I'm currently going through my second Addicted to the Binding of Isaac era. Oof, be careful, Jacob. Remember to eat. Remember to eat 3 balanced meals a day. Remember to take a shower. Remember to tell your loved ones you love them. And, I hope you can survive this. Best of luck, my brother in Christ. It's so easy to get addicted to that game, though. It's so easy to play. I mean, it's a tough game to beat, but it's very easy to play. I just hate Teddy. I like Teddy, but I definitely understand why a lot of people hate him. He can be pretty fucking annoying. But I guess I have a little soft spot for Teddy. I like Teddy more than Morgana. But listen, real Persona fans know that the best of all of them is Koromaru. Koromaru is better than Teddy and Morgana. I was upset because I love cats, but I ended up being so annoyed by Morgana. He was not my favorite Persona mascot. I am big Angie that Atlas thinks female main characters are a waste of time. I agree. I fucking agree. Why do they think that, like, oh, male default? Says who? I know lots of men where every time they play a game... lots of straight men even. Lots of straight men even where every time they play a game, they want to play as the girl character because they just like the design better. Or they're like, I just want to play as a girl. People want it. People want to play as girl. Let me play as girl, please. Or at least let me be gay. If you're not gonna let me play as a girl, can you at least let me be bisexual, please? So I have more options. I want to be with the boys and the girls. Okay. And with that, that's probably enough Suiken for today. One last look at our 2.0 design before we go, because she is precious. Koromaru is best boy. He is best boy. Yeah, he's the doggy. He's the doggy in Persona 3. And he's the best of all of them. He's a good boy. And he carries a knife. Which makes him an even better boy. Persona 4 JoJo Part 4. Part 4 set in a small town where a ragtag group of tracks down a serial killer that's basically Scooby-Doo coded. There are a lot of fucking similarities between Persona 4 and JoJo's Part 4. That's true. I didn't even think about that before you said it. Teddy could be pretty unbearable. I think maybe also with Teddy, it's like, I was okay with Teddy because I had just finished playing Danganronpa before I started Persona, and I was already used to bear mascots that were kind of annoying, so I'm just like, alright, I just dealt with hours of Monokuma, so now I'm fine dealing with Teddy. I've got this, I'm strong enough. I was okay with Morgana, but his weird thing for On, this sudden attitude change during that one part made me dislike him. I felt the same fucking way. I didn't like how creepy he was towards On, and that one part where he had an attitude change, I was like, don't give me all that. What gives you the right? What gives you the fucking right? This came out of nowhere, and you're just being a little dick. And he was just fucking annoying, and I didn't like that he always told me when I had to go to bed, because I wanted to spend nighttime doing illicit things. But he was always like, you should go to bed. And I'm like, shut up, Morgana. Fuck off. Fuck off. Koromaru's better than you. Did she play Great Value Suika? No, Lokai. No. I played the real one. I graduated. I'm grown up now. I'm all grown up. Look at my design. I'm in Suika Higher Education. I got booba now. I'm mature. Hi, it's me. I'm straight man who play as girl. I know so many fucking straight men who want to play as the girl. And it's not even because they want to, like, they have any sexual feelings towards the girl. They're just like, I think the girl's design is cooler and I want to play as her. Or just like, or they just want to play as a girl for a change. So come on, Atlas, do us a solid, please. Just give me my femc back. I love playing as a female character. I get a different experience. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, it's the same thing. I don't really think much whenever I play game number 1 million where I have to play as a boy. So I'm just like, I'm sure it could be the other way around too. And also, like, why does it matter? Because if the game is good, shouldn't it be okay to play as both? Good night, I'll see you later. See you later, Trick Proof. Thank you for coming by. So cool, thank you! Thank you so much, Lokai. I'm so in love with her. Thank you everybody so much for the support on the design reveal today. It really means the world to me. It's gonna help me keep working hard. It's gonna help me keep streaming. There's gonna be all sorts of fun stuff happening this year to get towards that goal. I'm very confident. Thank you for the boop snoot. Achoo. I'm very happy in the direction that Lilith is going in, and I'm only gonna rise higher and higher. Can we get much higher? Lilith is in the big leagues. I'm in the big leagues now. No more free bootleg Suika. We're onto the real thing because it was about time. It was about time that I make the leap and I spend the $3. But that was money that could have gone towards Persona 3 Reloaded. Whenever Morgana sleeps at me at night, it just reminds me of Bob. Yeah, it makes me think of Pepper. It makes me think of Pepper waking me up at 4:30 in the morning being like, it's time for food. It's time to eat. I also think for a lot of games or stories where you're giving the option, playing as a woman is usually the narratively interesting choice. I agree! Like, I think the reason why I didn't feel bored at all playing Persona 3 twice in a row was because I genuinely felt like I was getting a different experience playing as the femc. Like, because there were just enough changes in the game to make me feel like it was a little bit of a different game. And I just loved it so much, and I really don't understand why it's so much of a problem to give us that. Like, how hard could it be to just program in a couple more social links and give us like a reskin of the male character or something? Like, it can't be that hard, right? Or that much more expensive? It's probably a bit more expensive. I don't know anything about making video games, but I'm still sad about it. But I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna save up for the game. When I have a spare $7,000 laying around, I will get to play Persona 3. And I will be a happy rabbit. But with that, I will bid you all adieu tonight. Thank you all so much to everybody who followed. Thank you to everybody who donated bits, everybody who resubbed and donated subs, and to everybody who gave me all of the kind words on Lilith 2.0. Big things this year. Big goals. We're gonna get there. I'm so confident. But yes, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Fluffy. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Blauvin. Thank you, Lokai. Thank you, Trickproof. Thank you, Craig's Critique. Thank you, Dr. Karate. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to all of my lurkers. Thank you to all of my wonderful bunny pals. You guys mean the world to me. Your support means the world. Your generosity means the world. Let's have a great year! Yay! And also, let us go raid somebody, too. Who are we gonna raid today? Who are we gonna raid? We've got a few people online tonight. Look at that. Alright, we see... Oh, yeah! It's Tuesday. And also, it looks like Kunryu just said, I'm officially married on the title of her stream, so let's go give her a congratulations! Let's do it! Let's go rate Kunryu. Alright. Everybody give her some love and congratulations. The newly married Kunryu is live. Let's go give her a congrats and some kindness. But yeah, thank you so much everybody for joining me today. Thank you for all of the love and support. You guys are the fucking best. I will see you all on Thursday for games. I'm thinking we're gonna go back to the midnight train. Choo choo. And I will see you guys soon. Bye bye bye.